Attention, stations on the network. Our broadcast will begin in 5 minutes from my mark. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, mark. That was your 5-minute time check, stations. Attention, stations on the network. Our broadcast will begin in 2 minutes from my mark. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, mark. That was your 2-minute time check, stations. Attention, stations on the network. Our broadcast will begin in 1 minute from my mark. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, mark. That was your 1-minute time check, stations.
On the Bobcat Sports Network from Learfield, this is Montana State Bobcat Basketball. Brought to you by Door Tech, raising the door on quality. Montana State University, Mountains and Mines. And by Rate, the foundation of great homes throughout Montana. Live from the First Interstate Bank broadcast booth, here's the voice of the Bobcats, Keaton Gillogly.
The storm of the most difficult travel in the Big Sky. Hello, everybody. My name is Keaton Gillogly. A pleasure to be with you today as we get set for the Montana State University Bobcats coming in at 10-13. They are 5-5 in Big Sky play right now, but they have won 5 of their last 7 ball games, so they are starting to find a little bit of rhythm now, and we'll see if they can take this act on the road where they have struggled to this point this season. Montana State sitting at just 2-11 away from Brick Breeden Fieldhouse, but we'll see if they can steal one today in another one of the more cavernous sites for Big Sky basketball at the J. Lawrence Walkup Sky Dome. On the other side, it's the Northern Arizona University Lumberjacks. They come in at 13-10. They are 4-6 in Big Sky play. So these two teams are separated by just a game in the standings as we really start to get into the meat of the Big Sky schedule and into the second half of the season. Montana State hunting their first season sweep of the year, something they were unable to accomplish last year when they had their long winning streak, their 11-game winning streak against NAU in the series. The all-time series snapped last year here in this building. So some revenge in this building for Montana State. We'll see if this can continue to be a springboard for the Bobcats as, again, they try to get back over 500 for the first time in Big Sky play after they started the conference season 0-3. So big-time matchup for the Bobcats today. All right, we got a lot going on. We will hear from head coach Matt Loki in just a little bit, get into the breakdown of this game, and talk a little travel, too. So the team, we did miss our connecting flight last night going from Bozeman to Denver during that snowstorm. Missed the connecting flight in Denver to get down to Phoenix, so I had to fly out a little bit later. Still got out of Denver last night. Land in Phoenix, catch our bus, and jump on the bus around midnight, get to the hotel about 2 a.m. So this game day for the Bobcats essentially started on a bus in Phoenix late last night, and now just trying to fight some fatigue, and we'll see if the Bobcats have enough legs underneath them today for what's going to be, without a doubt, another tight battle between these two teams that have played a lot of close games lately. 9 of the last 13 meetings between the Bobcats and the Lumberjacks have been decided by 6 or fewer points. So a lot of tight battles between the Cats and the Lumberjacks. Again, we'll see if Montana State can continue to solidify themselves near the top of the Big Sky as we take a peek at the standings right now. Northern Colorado is 9-1. They're hosting Montana tonight, which is 8-2. Then it's Portland State at 5-4. They just lost those 2 games in the Treasure State. Then it's Idaho State, Idaho, and Montana State all sitting at 5-5. Bobcats still have Idaho State and Idaho at home this year. Then it's this NAU team. They are 4-6. They're coming off a couple of losses this week. They got blown out at Northern Colorado on Saturday. They had the off day on Thursday, and then they went out to Ogden, Utah, and they lost an incredible ball game against the Weber State Wildcats. The Wildcats hit some big shots late. They were trading big buckets in the final 2 minutes of that game, and in the end it was Weber State that came out on top. So for NAU, trying to bounce back after 2 straight losses, and we'll see if they can get themselves going today. Although for Montana State, trying to earn a rare road win in conference action. Always difficult to come by, and we'll see if Montana State can come by one today. All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll get you the Mountain Hot Tub opposing team profile, some Kendall Ford keys to the game, the Wheat Montana weather report, and, of course, we're sitting down with head coach Matt Logie. It's the Bobcats and the Lumberjacks today. Back after this, you're listening to Bobcat Basketball, presented by Learfield.
Ready to build your brand? Think Inc. outside the box for your complete branding solutions. Located in Bozeman, Montana, we offer a full print shop for banners, signs, wraps, trade show booths and graphics, promotional products, and much more. If you can think it, we can ink it. We are a proud supporter and corporate sponsor of the MSU Bobcats. Like us on Facebook to see some of our cat wraps. Ready to build your brand? Think Inc. and call us at 406-922-6462 or visit us on the web at inkoutside.com.
At Jersey Mike's, watching them freshly slice the meat and cheese for my sub is a sight to behold. The layers of ham, salami, and pepperoni are even more glorious than the pink and orange layers of a sunrise. Yeah, the sun's pretty and all that, but in about 7 billion years it's going to explode, obliterating the earth and every living thing on it. And if there's no sun, there's no subs. Meanwhile, the only thing a sub ever obliterated was my hunger. Freshly sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Town & Country Foods is a proud supporter of Bobcat Athletics. As a locally owned company, we believe the benefit of buying local helps support the local economies in southwest Montana. Our stores offer great selections of items you need every day, including organics, specialty foods, fresh meats and produce, along with incredible selections from our bakery and deli departments. Town & Country Foods is 100% employee-owned and serves southwest Montana with 8 locations. Visit your local Town & Country Foods today. Go Cats!
Bozeman Spirits Distillery, craft distilling award-winning spirits since 2014. Making some of your favorites like Bobcat Gold Bourbon, Montana 1889 Whiskey, Cold Spring Huckleberry Vodka, Jim Bridger Bourbon, and many more. Visit the tasting room, try signature craft cocktails, and purchase bottles today. Located at 121 West Main, Bozeman Spirits Distillery, downtown Bozeman.
Back at the pregame show, getting set for Montana State and Northern Arizona today. The Bobcats and the Lumberjacks meeting for the 114th time since 1971. The Bobcats lead the all-time series with 63 wins and 50 losses. They lost here in the second of the 2 meetings last season, which snapped their 11-game winning streak against Northern Arizona in the all-time series. That was, at the time, their longest winning streak against any Big Sky opponent. But Cats bounced back, got a heck of a 58-53 win against this Lumberjacks team back at home in early January. That was one of those ball games. It was early on. Bryce Zephyr had just returned. The Cats had not yet made their lineup change, the starting lineup change yet. Pat McMahon only scored 3 points in 15 minutes. Zephyr scored 10 off the bench in that ball game. So that was a different look for Montana State, and that was when they started to go to some of the different combinations down the stretch. And we'll see how now Montana State can handle this with their new starting lineup against this NAU team. All right, let's get into the opposing team profile presented by Mountain Hot Tub and see why this team is going to be in hot water today. Mountain Hot Tub is Montana's largest hot tub dealer since 1979. Your authorized hot spring spa dealer with locations in Bozeman, Butte, and Helena. This NAU team comes in. They're averaging 71 points a game in conference play, allowing 72. Their defense has allowed opposing teams to shoot 45% from the field. One of their strengths is on the glass. They're +5 in the rebounding battle. A big reason why is number 33, Carson Tout, the 5th-year junior out of Gilbert, Arizona, who missed all of last year due to injury. But he is an iron workhorse when he is on the floor, and he is healthy. He's played in all 23 games this season. He's averaging 32 minutes a game, and that has gone up as of late. He's played 37-plus minutes in each of the last 5 games for a big man who is absolutely relentless on the glass. Carson Tout averages almost 9 rebounds a game in his career, and he's averaging 16 rebounds a game, 16 per game over his last 7. So he's a beast on the glass, and we'll see if Montana State can do a nice job rebounding the basketball. Tout in that first meeting had a double-double with 17 rebounds and 12 points. Bobcats were -7 in the rebounding battle in the first meeting, but they did win it 58-53. Trent McLaughlin's their leading scorer, 22 points per game, one of the top scorers around the country. Cats held him to 24 points. Held him, relatively speaking. He went 9 of 24, but 2 of 12 from the three-point line, and that's going to be important to keep him off that three-point line today and make him really earn whatever he gets, because he'll certainly get plenty throughout this ball game, as he has throughout the rest of his career. McLaughlin coming off a 35-point performance in the loss against Weber State on Monday night. And then the other guy to know, Diego Camposano. So he did play and was actually a starter for a lot of the time last year. Started in the starting lineup at the beginning of this year, got taken out of it, and now back into the starting lineup, playing himself into regular minutes again. He's averaging 16 points per game since he's been inserted back in the starting lineup over the last 4 games. That's Diego Campusano, number 12 for NAU. So a guy certainly to look out for, as he's kind of an added and different dimension for them. Also for NAU, Jack Wistressel is out for the season, so he is done for the year, and that is a guy who brings some size to the front court at 6'8" that they are missing and will continue to miss throughout the year. All right, let's get to the Kendall Ford keys to the game, and for Montana State, one of the things they're going to have to do is run this team off the three-point line. They did a great job of that in the first meeting. They held NAU to just 3 of 22 from the three-point line. They only shot 14%. They are a team that knocks down 8 threes a game in conference play, so got to have to take care of business around the perimeter today, particularly against Trent McLaughlin. Also, Jaden Jackson was 0 for 4 from 3 in that ball game, so another guy to keep an eye out for and see if you can slow them down a little bit. So that'll be a big part of it. And then for Montana State, kind of just grip it and rip it. Going to need some of that blue-collar attitude today. This is a grueling trip. There was not good sleep till last night, getting in late to the hotel. You're at higher elevation, about 7,000 feet here in Flagstaff. So, it's a tough thing. There's a lot the Cats could complain about, but they're not. They're ready to go. This is a big-time game for Montana State. Chance for their first season sweep of the year, chance to get over 500 for the first time in Big Sky play, and a chance tonight as well to get just their second Big Sky victory on the road. And of course, NAU very good here at home. They are 8-2 at the Walkup Sky Dome. So going to be a good one, going to be a great matchup, going to be a lot of fun, and we're going to talk with head coach Matt Logie about that in a bit. But first, we're going to take a break. It's Montana State and Northern Arizona today from Flagstaff. Back after this, you're listening to Bobcat Basketball, presented by Learfield.
Hello, tomorrow. We may not know exactly what you've got in store for us, for our routines and our normals. But here's the thing. Turns out, we've got this. We haven't seen everything, but we have seen ourselves be more ready for whatever you bring than we thought we would be. So when it comes to tomorrow, bring on the day. First Interstate, built for you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Visit us at firstinterstate.com.
Universal Athletic has been a proud supporter of Bobcat Athletics for over 45 years. Check out their great selection of Bobcat apparel and accessories for all your game day needs. Shop in store at their North 7th Avenue location or online at shop.msubobcats.com for everything you need to cheer on your Bobcats. Universal Athletic, a proud supporter of Bobcat Athletics for over 45 years. Go Cats!
No matter how far you may go, there's always one just down the road. Town Pump, who pump it up, pump it up.
Town of Pump is excited to once again sponsor the Brawl of the Wild Rivalry Series between Montana State and the University of Montana. Look for special Brawl of the Wild promotions throughout the year at your local Town Pump.
The roar of the crowd, the thunder of thousands of fans stomping their feet as the Bobcats take the field. For Mary, her chronic hip pain kept her from the thrill of her favorite pastime. Thanks to the revolutionary orthopedic care from Bozeman's local orthopedic groups and the Bozeman Health Spine and Joint Institute, Mary was back on her feet and back in the game. If chronic spine and joint pain is keeping you from the activities you love, start your journey by visiting bozemanhealth.org/SJI.
For all of your tree and lawn care needs, turn to Arbor Medic Tree and Lawn Care, a proud sponsor of MSU Athletics. Arbor Medic Tree and Lawn Care provides outstanding service for your landscape. For pruning, removals, stump grinding, tree moving, plant health care, and all of your landscaping maintenance needs. Check out Arbor Medic Tree and Lawn Care. Wade duly certified arborist.
You are a Bobcat fan, and your seat matters. Section 108, right in the middle. And a perfect view of the fast break, alley-oop, and slam dunk. At Kendall Ford of Bozeman, we're a proud supporter of Montana State Athletics. We're big fans of teamwork, dedication, and helping customers find the best deal on the perfect vehicle to fit their needs. Where you sit matters, as in the driver's seat. Get started at KendallFordBozeman.com. Kendall, let's start something great.
Back at the pregame show, we're getting ready for Montana State and Northern Arizona today. The Bobcats and the Lumberjacks. Big one for Montana State, trying to get back to 500, or over 500 rather, in Big Sky play, sitting at 5-5, and trying to earn some road victories in conference play. Never easy in Big Sky Conference, but a great opportunity for the Cats to do that today and really assert themselves as one of the teams in the top half of the league. They certainly seem to be that team. They certainly seem to have enough talent. We have seen stretches where they have told us they've been one of the better teams in the Big Sky, but got to put it together 40 minutes a night now, night in and night out, because you are not far from playoff time, essentially. I mean, basically it all at this point right now, this is as close as you get to kind of a postseason play type situation. Anytime you win a ball game at this point in the year, it's going to set you up for success come March when we head out to Boise for that patented Starch Madness. All right. Up next, let's get to our Wheat Montana weather report. Definitely notable on this trip for the second straight year. If you remember and you were listening last year, there were like 30 inches of snow that had just dropped in the previous 24 hours when we got here. So it was absolutely blanketed in snow. Remember, we played here on Saturday last year. Montana played here on Thursday. So they actually had a hard time even getting their game in because the officials were late because of the weather delays and some other stuff going on like that. But this time we're here. It almost touched 60 degrees. It is sunny out, and there is not a lick of snow. And I mean literally zero snow on the ground around Flagstaff. Even the tallest mountains you can see, only a tiny little sprinkle. So very, very dry here in Flagstaff right now, and a much different look up here at 7,000 feet than we saw a year ago. So that is our Wheat Montana weather report. Getting to ourselves now to the First Interstate Bank out-of-town scoreboard. Certainly one of the games we are keeping an eye out on is the one happening in Bozeman tonight. First place versus second place. Montana State and NAU. Bobcats put their 10-0 record on the line back in Bozeman today. Hopefully it's a big old crowd for Coach Binford and the crew. Going to be an awesome atmosphere over there at the Brick, and we're rooting and wishing the women the best today in one of the biggest games in recent years for Montana State women's basketball, outside of course, the old Cat Grizz brawl. Taking a look at the schedule here around the men's side of the Big Sky slate. Coming up and tipping off with us, Montana and Northern Colorado. They're tipping off at 6 o'clock, and then at 7 o'clock tonight, it's Portland State at Idaho and Sac State at Eastern Washington. What a big road trip this is now for Portland State after losing the two games last week at Montana and Montana State. And now they have to go back on the road to Idaho and Eastern Washington this week, trying to stay above 500, trying to stay in that third-place spot in the Big Sky Conference. So huge road trip for Portland State, and we'll certainly learn some more about that Viking squad over the next couple of days. And Sac State, Eastern Washington going at 7 o'clock. So that's what's coming up over there, and those are the things we are keeping an eye on. We remind you that all three-point field goals knocked down by Montana State are presented by Wendy's, and all assists by Montana State are presented by Aware Mental Health Services. All right, quick check here. We got the starting lineup. So for Montana State, it's going to be Bryce Zephyr, Tyler Patterson, Brandon Walker, Max Ogbonpolo, and Sam Lecolot. So no surprises. Bobcats sticking with that same lineup. For Northern Arizona and sixth-year head coach Shane Burkar, it's Jaden Jackson, Trent McLaughlin, Monty Bowser, Diego Camposano, and Carson Towne. Diego Camposano is the newcomer into that starting lineup, which is very senior-laden. That's 3 senior starters, 2 junior starters for this NAU team, which is 8-2 here at the Walkup Sky Dome. All right, it's going to be a great one tonight. Montana State and Northern Arizona. These two teams have played a lot of tight contests over the last couple of years, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see another tight one today. All right, we're going to take a break, and on the other side of this timeout, we'll have a chance to sit down with head coach Matt Logie, and we'll get into the matchup and the X's and O's of this battle between the Cats and the Jacks. Back after this, you're listening to Bobcat Basketball, presented by Learfield.
It was a nice spring day, so I decided to do a little work around the house. I didn't think anything of it. I've dug 1,000 holes 1,000 times until I hit a shallow gas line. The repair cost me over $5,000, and in one fell swoop, the family vacation was kaput. I know I'm not the only one, but it still hurts. Next time I'm calling 811 before I dig.
Learn from Jerry and hundreds of others. Call 811 before you dig.
Brought to you by Montana811.org.
It's the season of home improvement, and Williams Plumbing will help you tackle the big stuff. Are old roots clogging your sewer line? Williams has the tools to fix it. Have you checked your septic system lately? We have the knowledge and experience to maintain or repair it. Looking to install a yard hydrant? We'll do it promptly and professionally. Don't sweat the big stuff. Call Williams Plumbing today.
If you're in need of structural engineering for your residential, commercial, or wireless telecommunications project, Ascent Engineering provides comprehensive solutions for your project's success. Ascent Engineering is now serving the Big Sky country in southwestern Montana. Whether it's a new residential home, new commercial building, long-awaited remodel, covered outdoor living space, retaining wall, or telecommunications tower, Ascent Engineering is your expert at providing forensics, assessments, or designs. Ascent Engineering is a proud supporter of your Montana State Bobcats.
Ambient Air Solutions wants to take a moment to show our gratitude and to say thank you. Thank you to our frontline workers. Thank you to our doctors, nurses, and EMTs. Thank you to all the volunteers. And thank you to the Gallatin County community. Ambient Air Solutions is so grateful for your support for over 12 years. We are so blessed to live in such a beautiful place. Ambient Air Solutions is here for all your heating and cooling needs. Call us at 406-577-1818 to schedule your service today. Ambient Air Solutions, simplifying heating and cooling.
Back on the pregame show, getting set for Montana State and Northern Arizona today. First of the two-game swing, Keaton Gillogly alongside head coach Matt Logie. All right, Coach, this trip is always challenging logistically, but we're here, ready to go. How do the guys just kind of maintain a positive attitude going through the long travel and just being ready to play today?
Yeah, I mean, I think we've got a bunch of guys that have been through much harder things than missing a flight connection last night, whether it's injuries and missing a whole year or two or everyone here went through COVID when you didn't get a chance to play in front of fans or travel nearly as much. And so just perspective and attitude and having the gratitude for the opportunity is the way to handle those things. And we're excited about the opportunity today. It's the first chance we've had to get a sweep in conference play, and big opportunity for us.
Speaking of a potential sweep, getting the win against Northern Arizona back in Bozeman, that was a big win, kind of a key turning point as well. What are you taking from that game and applying to the matchup today?
Well, I think when you watch that film, the thing that stood out was just the grit and determination that we played with. It certainly wasn't a pretty offensive game for us, but our defense really held down the fort for us. We made a lot of effort plays and hustle plays to create extra possessions or finish possessions, and that's what it takes against a team like Northern Arizona, who has two really talented all-conference players and rebounds the ball at a high level.
One of those all-conference type players, Trent McLaughlin, the preseason MVP, went off for 35 points last time out against Weber State. What's the key to slowing down Trent McLaughlin today?
Well, I think, with guys like McLaughlin, you're not going to be able to fully limit his attempts because they run so many things for him. He has such a green light, and he's a three-level scorer, so he can adjust to the way teams are guarding him. But I think the thing that you're looking for is just to lower the efficiency. You want to make sure that every shot is contested at a really high rate. You want to try to take him out of kind of his pet moves, a step back to the left, and some of the easier scoring opportunities that he might get in transition or on post-up situations. So I think last game he went 9 for 24 or something like that, and that's a pretty good job when all things are said and done.
Diego Camposano, number 12 for them, getting into the starting lineup now, really starting to contribute. What's he adding to the floor for them?
Yeah, just more perimeter shooting. I think he's a guy that can really ring the bell in terms of making shots when they get teams in rotations, and he can be the recipient of that next pass and can make shots at a high level. So he gives them floor spacing and, somebody that really understands the game and can fit into the players around him.
All right, this battle on the glass against Carson Tao, it's going to be a good one, as it always is. What makes him such a skilled rebounder?
Well, he's a tremendous athlete, number one. He's big, strong, physical, fast, and then he has a great motor and a nose for the ball. So you combine those things and the effort that he gives, and you got your hands full. So, it's as much of a team effort as anything. Obviously, the guys blocking him out, their job is to pretty much not let him get the ball, and then and oftentimes it's the rest of the group that has to come in there and gang rebound.
All right, it's going to be a good one today, Coach. Appreciate the time and the insight.
Thanks a lot. Go Cats.
We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have our starting lineups and tip-off between Montana State and Northern Arizona. For head coach Matt Logie, I'm Keaton Gillogly. This is Bobcat Basketball, presented by Learfield.
Grotto Meats, handcrafted charcuterie, fine butchery, and award-winning smoked meats, sustainably sourced in Montana, creating delicious new takes on classic favorites with local ingredients and a chef's ingenuity. Grotto Meats preserves the best of Montana in every bite. Visit the Grotto Meats retail shop located at 611 North Wallace in Bozeman. Open Tuesday through Friday, 11:30 a.m. until 6:30 p.m. and Saturday from 10 a.m. until 3 p.m. Also at local retailers and restaurants. Shop online at grottomeats.com, Instagram, and Facebook.
You are a Bobcat fan, and your seat matters. Section 108, right in the middle. And a perfect view of the fast break, alley-oop, and slam dunk. At Kendall Ford of Bozeman, we're a proud supporter of Montana State Athletics. We're big fans of teamwork, dedication, and helping customers find the best deal on the perfect vehicle to fit their needs. Where you sit matters, as in the driver's seat. Get started at KendallFordBozeman.com. Kendall, let's start something great.
Northern States Fishing Tools, a proud sponsor of the Montana State Bobcats, has been serving the eastern Montana and western North Dakota oil fields since 1978. We are here to provide you with the best tools and services, all at competitive prices. Northern States Fishing Tools services the Williston Basin with fishing and rental tools, along with downhole tools that include packers, plugs, and through tubing equipment. We have the expert knowledge to give you satisfying results based on your specific needs. Go Bobcats!
Hi, I'm Bill Coffey, CEO of Stockman Bank. As a family-owned and operated community bank, we are focused only on serving the people, businesses, and communities of Montana. And now we are proud to be named one of the world's best banks by Forbes. We thank our customers for the trust you have put in us to meet your financial needs. If you don't know us, stop by and discover the difference at Stockman Bank, Montana's brand of banking, member FDIC.
World-class physicians, patient care that's second to none, the most advanced technology available. With a scorecard like that, you can trust Vance Thompson Vision to provide you with the best possible options for your vision. From LASIK to cataracts to everything in between, our surgeons and their teams root for their patients with as much dedication as diehard fans do for their favorite teams. Request your laser vision consultation from the official LASIK and cataract surgeon of the Bobcats. Visit VanceThompsonVision.com.
At Montana State University, students shape signature experiences that take them across the state and into local communities. MSU is dedicated to its land-grant mission, integrating transformational learning, discovery, and service that improves lives. You'll find our students teaching across Montana, conducting research in the heart of Yellowstone National Park, or even creating small shelter prototypes to address homelessness. Montana State University. Think outside.
On the Bobcat Sports Network from Learfield, Bobcat Basketball is brought to you by Town Pump Food Stores, proud sponsor of the Brawl of the Wild Series, and by First Interstate Bank, built for you. Go. Now turn it up. Turn it up. It's game time.
One-hand slam. That was a ham. Got it to go. It's just that kind of night. Right corner three. Bang! Bang! This is the stuff that legends are made of. Gets it up for the win. Got it. Ball game over. Bobcats win. The Golden Bobcats continue their march. Montana State has done it.
We came here to win, and the best is yet to come.
Tip-off is just moments away from the First Interstate Bank broadcast booth. Here's the voice of the Bobcats, Keaton Gillogly.
The season seems to be beginning to crest, and we'll see if Montana State can keep their momentum rolling as they begin the most difficult of road trips across the Big Sky with the long journey up to Flagstaff, northern Arizona, to kick off this two-game road swing. Hello, everybody. My name is Keaton Gillogly. Pleasure to be with you today as we get set for the Montana State University Bobcats at 10-13 overall. They are 5-5 in Big Sky play. At Northern Arizona University, the Lumberjacks are 13-10. They are 4-6 in conference action. So these two teams separated by just a game in the Big Sky standings as we are into the first full week of the second half. All right, they have completed the national anthem. They are about to start announce the starting lineups for Northern Arizona. Before we give those to you, let's pause 10 seconds for our network station identification. This is Montana State basketball.
AM 1450, KMMS, and K236CY Bozeman, 1340 KPRK Livingston, where Montana talks.
My name is Keaton Gillogly. Happy to be with you today, and we've got Bobcats and the Lumberjacks for meeting number 114 in an all-time series that dates back to 1971. It's Matt Logie in his 14th overall year as a head coach, second at Montana State, against Shane Burkar, who is in his 6th year as the head coach here at Northern Arizona. All right, here are the starting lineups today. First for the visiting Bobcats, same one they've used for the last handful of games now. This will be the 6th straight game with this starting lineup of Bryce Zephyr at the point guard position, Tyler Patterson at the 2, Max Ogbonkpolo at the 3, Sam Lekalot and Brandon Walker in the front court. For Northern Arizona, Jaden Jackson is their point guard, Trent McLaughlin, the shooting guard, who's a dynamic scorer, and then in the front court, Monty Bowser, Diego Camposano, and Carson Tao. Bobcats in the navy blues on the road with the gold numbers and lettering on both the front and the back of the jerseys today. For Northern Arizona, they are in the home whites with the navy blue lettering, and they've got the silhouettes of the mountain ranges across the side of their white basketball shorts today. We're in the football arena, the walk-up Sky Dome, the big wooden rafters hanging overhead, bunch of the LED lights right now flashing around, and we are just about ready to go. One of the more unique atmospheres in a conference with plenty of unique atmospheres across the Big Sky country. All right, here we go. Big-time game for Montana State. Tough travel day yesterday. Can't use that as an excuse. Just got to grip it and rip it and find a way to get a dub on the road against a team that is right on your heels in the standings. Again, for Montana State, trying to get back over 500 for the first time in Big Sky play. Right now sitting at 5-5 after that 0-3 start. Carson Tout, Max Ogbonkpolo are at center court, and the ball is tossed in the air. The tip is won for the Montana State Bobcats, and here we go between Montana State and Northern Arizona. Montana State with the basketball to start things, working from left to right. Brandon Walker takes it down to the right block, leans in, banks it off the glass and in. First 2 points for Brandon Walker, who had a nice performance in the first meeting, put up 17 points in 20 minutes. Ball moving around the perimeter for NAU. They work offensively to our left now. Jaden Jackson has it out on the left wing. Thrown up to the top for Camposano, and then to McLaughlin, guarded by Tyler Patterson. McLaughlin turns the corner with a lefty dribble, stops on the left block, turns, jumper up, and rattles home. Trent McLaughlin with his first 2 points. Short-range jumper falls, and it's 2-2 between the Cats and the Jacks. 19 minutes, 10 seconds to go first half. Bryce Zephyr trying to probe, throws out to the left wing, moved into the left corner for Ogbonkpolo. Down to the left baseline, Walker doubled, passes out of it, around into the right corner. Zephyr gives it to Ogbonkpolo. Hand off for Patterson, 10 to shoot. Up to the top, Ogbonkpolo works his way down to the mid-post. 7 to shoot. Out to the left corner, Zephyr with 5. Zephyr dribbles to his right, 4. Gives to Walker, 1. Gets the shot off and knocks down the left corner 3. At the very end of the shot clock. What patience by the Bobcat offense. So the Cats now with a 5-2 lead. 18.5 to go. First half just settling into this one. NAU with the basketball. Pass down low, knocked free by Brandon Walker. Toss back up to Camposano. And a foul. Quick little hand check called on Bryce Zephyr. First foul on Zephyr today. NAU will inbound to the left sideline. Bowser gives it in to Tout up the top. Tout fires it down underneath. McLaughlin makes the catch on the right block and has an easy lay-in. 4 points for Trent McLaughlin now. Look, he's a great scorer, and it's not really so much about the total number of points he scores. It's about how difficult they are. That one, an easy one. 2 minutes burned in the first half. Pass tipped out of bounds, staying here with Montana State. Trent McLaughlin knocking it out of bounds, playing a little defense that time. From the right sideline in the front court. Like a lot set to inbound. Throws into Zephyr. Crossing over at the free throw line. Zephyr down to the mid post, pivoting. Leans in with the left hand. Off the glass, no. Put back by Ogbong Polo, no. And NAU has the rebound. Here's McLaughlin with a head of steam. Cut off by Sam Lekalot underneath, and he has to pass it out. Good D. Out to Bowser, looking. Throws to the right wing. Jaden Jackson has it, surveying. Gives it out at the top of the key. Handoff for McLaughlin. Into the left corner, Jackson. Back up to the top, Campusano. Around to the right wing. Here's a three, and it's good. Jaden Jackson with a knockdown on the right wing for three. 29% three-point shooter, just his 17th made three of the year. Bobcats with the ball to our right. Just over 17 minutes to go, first half. Ogbong Polo misses a right corner three, and the rebound grabbed by Tout on the far side. NAU pushing the other way. Bowser, pass into the post. Campusano makes a contested catch down to the right baseline. Working in the post. Stepping through on Zephyr. Jump shot up, left it short. Tout caught the air ball underneath the net, and he lays it in. Kind of a bad break that time. Good eyes by Tout. That's one of the reasons he's the best rebounder in the Big Sky, one of the best in the country at 13 a game. Montana State with the ball. They trailed 9-5. 16:40 to go. We're in the first half. Ogbong Polo out on the right wing. Lob down to Walker on the right baseline. Leans in, kick out left wing. Zephyr pump fake, takes it to the elbow. Moves it out to Ogbong Polo. Goes back out to Zephyr, 4 to shoot. Jacks up a three. Rims out, no good. Rebound NAU. Lumberjacks the other way from right to left. NAU leading by 4. Out on the right wing. Bowser throws to McLaughlin on the left side as Pat McMahon gets ready to check in. McLaughlin comes right around a screen up the top. Over to the right wing, Bowser. 10 to shoot, up to Jackson. Into the left corner, McLaughlin. Quick trigger three. No, but a foul. Bryce Zephyr, too aggressive. Looks up into the rafters with some frustration. Just too aggressive, and Bryce Zephyr picks up his second foul. An easy call as he hit him on the forearm as he was releasing it. So Trent McLaughlin, the three-point shooter, going to the line. Jed Miller, Pat McMahon get ready to check in. 2 Lumberjacks ready to check in as well. Town Pump's a proud sponsor of the Brawl of the Wild rivalry series between Montana State University and the University of Montana. It's all sports all season long. Look for special Brawl of the Wild promotions at your local Town Pump. First free throw is good for Trent McLaughlin, who's got 2 more coming. That one no good. Bobcat basketball presented in part by your locally owned and operated McDonald's restaurants. Download the app and earn free food. Order from anywhere and even skip the line with convenient curbside pickup. Ryan Abelman checks in. So does C.J. Ford for NAU. And for the Bobcats, Jed Miller, Pat McMahon into the ball game, joining Ogbong Polo, Patterson, and Walker on the floor. Next free throw is good. McLaughlin goes 2 for 3. Bobcats with the ball. They're down 11-5. Little run here. 9-0 run for Northern Arizona. Got a stoppage coming to the next whistle as we've ticked under the 16-minute mark. Miller gives it into McMahon down to the right corner. Goes up the top for Miller. Handoff for Walker. Down to McMahon. Backdoor cut. Lays it up and got it to go. Rattled around the rim before it finally fell through. Pat McMahon, instant offense off the bench. That ends the 9-0 run. Cats down 11-7. 15:35 to go. We're in the first half. McLaughlin stands tall up near the center logo, which really actually stretches from three-point line to three-point line. McLaughlin off a screen. Got blocked. Tyler Patterson blocks the elbow jumper out of the hands of McLaughlin. Bobcats the other way. They trail by 4. Walker works his way down into the mid-post. Spins into the lane. Lays it up with the left hand. Just left it short. He thought he got hit. Sure looked like he got nailed on the forearm. No luck. Now the other way. Abelman cut off down to the right baseline. Around to McLaughlin. Driving a kick. Ford throws up to Tout. Calm standing dribble. Tout now crosses over. Kicks it out. Bad pass out of bounds. for the Bobcats. Got a block and a turnover. A couple of defensive stops. And now Montana State down by 4. We'll take a break. NAU 11, MSU 7. 14 minutes, 52 seconds to go in the first half. Back to the First Interstate Bank broadcast position after this. You're listening to Bobcat Basketball, presented by Learfield.
Hello, tomorrow. We may not know exactly what you've got in store for us, for our routines and our normals. But here's the thing. Turns out, we've got this. We haven't seen everything, but we have seen ourselves be more ready for whatever you bring than we thought we would be. So when it comes to tomorrow, bring on the day. First Interstate, built for you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Visit us at firstinterstate.com.
The Northern Pulse Growers Association encourages industry professionals and growers of dry peas, chickpeas, lentils, and fava beans to become members in 2024. Members gain access to cutting-edge research, expert training, market insights, and connect with a Pulse-passionate community. Visit northernpulse.com to join the Northern Pulse Growers Association. Together, we're sowing the seeds of success.
No matter how far you may go, there's always one just down the road. Town Pump, who pump it up, pump it up.
Town of Pump is excited to once again sponsor the Brawl of the Wild Rivalry Series between Montana State and the University of Montana. Look for special Brawl of the Wild promotions throughout the year at your local Town Pump.
Town Pump, right down the road, pump it up, oh yeah.
Back to the First Interstate Bank broadcast position. Montana State and Northern Arizona today. 14 minutes, 52 seconds to go in the first half. Northern Arizona leads 11-7. Lumberjacks got off on a 9-0 run early here in the first half, but Pat McMahon off the bench got a quick bucket that helped stop that bleeding. B.J. Culley and Brian Garacki have both checked in now. Bryce Seffer sitting down with 2 personal fouls at the moment. NAU coming out of their break. Brian Garacki had a monster first half here last year. Bobcats would give up a double-digit lead and lose that ball game last season. Jed Miller takes it across the timeline for Montana State from left to right in the road Navy Blues. Into the right corner, Patterson triggers his first 3, drained it. Tyler Patterson from the right corner. First Wendy's three-pointer of the day for Tyler Patterson. The Bobcats back to within 1. Trailing 11-10, 14:35 to go first half. NAU with the basketball to our left. They're averaging just over 70 points a game this year. Tout throws over to the right wing. Abelman tries to turn the corner. Patterson cuts him off. Goes back to his right, looking for the post. Garacki denies. Throws around to the left wing. McLaughlin down to the baseline. Gives it to Tout, and he floats it up and in. Easy bucket for Carson Tout. Bobcats into the front court, trailing by 3. Jed Miller looking for some room as he's picked up tightly by C.J. Ford. Gets it to Patterson off a screen. Bounce down to the right baseline. B.J. Culley facing up. Working against the smaller guard. Has to kick it out. 10 to shoot. Repost. Back down to Culley. Gives to Patterson. Down to the right corner. Back up the top for Miller. 4 to shoot. Miller on the drive. Down to the right baseline. Sliding jumper. No. A little bit short. NAU the rebound. Lumberjacks hustling the other way. McLaughlin transition 3. That's short. And Garacki has the rebounds. The Bobcats get a quick stop. Trailing by 3. 13.5 to go. First half. Garacki gives to Miller. Into the post. Culley out of the right elbow. Then to Garacki. Dribbles down against Tout. Turns around with a 12-footer. Off the inside of the iron. No good. Garacki misses the shot. NAU the rebound, and they'll slow it down a bit now. Just over 13 minutes to go in the first half. Another seesaw affair between the Cats and the Jacks. Seen that a lot the last couple of years. McLaughlin taking a little time. Throws to the left wing. Abelman makes the catch. Looking for the post. Didn't have it. Around to the right wing for C.J. Ford. Out to the right corner for McLaughlin. 4 to shoot. Thrown to the left corner. Ford drives on Culley. Gets underneath and blocks. And that's a shot clock violation. B.J. Culley with a block against C.J. Ford. And the Bobcats get another stop. The defense starting to stiffen up a little bit. 12:48 to go first half. NAU leading 13-10. Montana State spreading the scoring around early. Patterson with a Wendy's 3, McMahon with 2, Walker with 5. Cats into the front court. Jed Miller running the offense. Left open for 3. That's no good, and NAU has the rebound. Lumberjacks into the front court. Monty Bowser, the Oakland, California native, throws it into the right corner. Around to the left wing. Jackson surveys, directs traffic, and throws it out to the top for Baker. Out to the right wing. Bowser gives it to the free throw line for Tout. 10 to shoot. Tout against McMahon. Out to the left wing. Here's a 3. That's no good from Jackson. Rebound grab by Tout at the free throw line. Another try from deep. This one good. Monty Bowser, the Cal transfer, pours it in from the top. 16-10. NAU leading 12 minutes to go first half. MSU looking for some offense. Haven't scored in almost 3 minutes now. Garacki out on the left wing. Bounce to the mid-post for Cauley. Up to Mullins, who just checked in. Then to McMahon. Working at the top of the key. Grabs his dribble. 10 to shoot. Out to Garacki. 8 to shoot. Garacki with the dribble to the free throw line. 5. Step back. Top side 2. No. Off the heel of the iron. And NAU's defense stiffening up after they got a bit gashed on Monday night at Weber. NAU looking to extend a 6-point lead. Tout with the ball down to the right block against McMahon. Double team help with the dribble. Picks it up. McMahon all over him. Finally hands it off to Jaden Jackson. McMahon switches on to Jackson. And then up to Bowser. 8 to shoot. Bowser steps in for a long 2 against Jed Miller. Bricked it left. And that ball knocked out of bounds and staying with Northern Arizona. Bobcats could not corral the rebound underneath. And Northern Arizona will get another opportunity after this timeout. Bobcats offense quiet. Scoring drought of 3.5 minutes right now for Montana State. We'll see if they can find a little bit of O in just a bit. All right, we're taking a break. 11:08 to go in the first half. NAU leading Montana State 16-10. Back after this, you're listening to Bobcat Basketball presented by Learfield.
If you're in need of structural engineering for your residential, commercial, or wireless telecommunications project, Ascent Engineering provides comprehensive solutions for your project's success. Ascent Engineering is now serving the Big Sky country in southwestern Montana. Whether it's a new residential home, new commercial building, long-awaited remodel, covered outdoor living space, retaining wall, or telecommunications tower, Ascent Engineering is your expert at providing forensics, assessments, or designs. Ascent Engineering is a proud supporter of your Montana State Bobcats.
Town & Country Foods is a proud supporter of Bobcat Athletics. As a locally owned company, we believe the benefit of buying local helps support the local economies in southwest Montana. Our stores offer great selections of items you need every day, including organics, specialty foods, fresh meats and produce, along with incredible selections from our bakery and deli departments. Town & Country Foods is 100% employee-owned and serves southwest Montana with 8 locations. Visit your local Town & Country Foods today. Go Cats!
Ambient Air Solutions wants to take a moment to show our gratitude and to say thank you. Thank you to our frontline workers. Thank you to our doctors, nurses, and EMTs. Thank you to all the volunteers. And thank you to the Gallatin County community. Ambient Air Solutions is so grateful for your support for over 12 years. We are so blessed to live in such a beautiful place. Ambient Air Solutions is here for all your heating and cooling needs. Call us at 406-577-1818 to schedule your service today. Ambient Air Solutions, simplifying heating and cooling.
See every pulse-pounding, buzzer-beating play in astounding detail with a patient experience and second-to-none experienced doctors and advanced technology. Vance Thompson Vision, the official LASIK and cataract surgeon of the Bobcats, is your home for laser vision correction. Learn more at VanceThompsonVision.com. 11:08 to go in the first half. NAU leading Montana State 16-10. NAU has 4 seconds on the shot clock as they get ready to inbound. Montana State is just 4 of 13 from the field today. Northern Arizona 6 of 11. So a bit of a lopsided start, but only down 6. NAU with a short shot clock. Bowser trying to get it in. And a timeout called by NAU. Great work by Jed Miller, denying the inbounds pass to Trent McLaughlin. Everybody from here to Phoenix knew that ball was going to Trent McLaughlin. So a timeout called by NAU. We're keeping it here with the Bobcats down 16-10, 11:08 to go in the first half. At Montana's Rib and Chop House, our staff is dedicated to creating extraordinary experiences that raise the bar in each of our communities. Enjoy premium steaks, fresh seafood, and award-winning baby back ribs. We look forward to sharing a little Rocky Mountain hospitality with you. So NAU will try again with only 4 seconds on the shot clock. Right now, Northern Arizona 6 of 11 from the field. They are out-rebounding Montana State 11-3. Inbounds pass gets in, 3 seconds on the clock. Jackson with a mid-range jumper, rimming, and in. So with just 4 seconds on the shot clock, on the inbounds pass, Jaden Jackson able to convert and extend the NAU lead to 8. 11 minutes left in the first half. McMahon off a screen at the top. Turns the corner, hunting the rack, goes up off the glass and lays it in. Boy, nice to have a guy like Pat McMahon who can just go out and get his own shot. Wasn't doing that a ton early in the year, but that's the evolution and growth of one of the really, truly talented and athletic players on this roster. Jackson works his way into the paint, pivoting around the free throw line against B.J. Cawley. Kicks it out. Here's a three. Campusano can't get it to fall. Jay Mullins has the rebound for Montana State. Pushed ahead. McMahon cut off as NAU did a nice job getting back in transition. Into Garacki, left corner. Crossing down along the left baseline against McLaughlin. Turns, a little push shot. Oh, he left it short. Got his own rebound. Out to Mullins, and the Cats reset. Jed Miller throws to the right wing, into the right corner now for Garacki. Got bumped, saves the possession. Then he got it tipped free again, and NAU grabbed it. Boy, that bump should have been a foul. It's the reason Garacki lost the ball. Can't hip check a guy. Driving a kick. Pump fake, step inside. Baker with a long two, and it's good. Dylan Baker got it to go. And Logie is livid in the ears of the officials. And a technical. Watching the conversation now. So Logie gets hit with a technical. The official didn't react at all. And then finally had enough, turned around, hit him with the tee, and then asked him, do you want to stick around? Still having a conversation now as McLaughlin goes to the line. First free throw is good. Next free throw is short. The official and Logie still having a conversation. B.J. Cawley heading to the bench. Garacki takes a seat. So it's McMahon, Ogbong-Polo, Walker, Miller, and Mullins. So quick tee. Bobcats down 21-12, 9:41 to go first half. And the Bobcats ready to inbound, going from left to right. Jed Miller takes it across the timeline. Out to Walker on the left wing. Spins into the lane, gets the rack, lays it up left and short. Got his own rebound in between three defenders. Saves the possession, floats it in, and draws the foul. The Bobcats finally get the call underneath. So Brandon Walker missed the initial shot and then stayed with it and was able to find a way to draw that foul. Boy, good work by Brandon Walker. He feels like he's been bumped, knocked around a couple of times here, but haven't seen him complain it. His free throw is good for Brandon Walker. We'll see if that gets things going a little bit as Carson Tout picks up his first foul of the night. 9:20 to go, first half. Bobcats down 21-15. NAU with the basketball to our left. McLaughlin splits two defenders, gets to the cup, lays it up, and got it to go. Tough finish by Trent McLaughlin, who's having a hot start tonight. He's got 9. 9 minutes remaining first half. Miller into Ogbong-Polo left corner. Gets into the lane. Skip past McMahon. Extra pass to Mullins. He slices through down to the right block. Pump fake. Turns around. Hooks it up. No. Got his own rebound. Second touch. Yes, and one. Got a two-hand shove while he was in the air on the putback. And Jay Mullins is going to the line as Dylan Baker picks up the foul. That's a good aggressive take by Jay Mullins. The Bobcats finding a way to get themselves to the free throw line right now. Good fight here by the Cats. Mullins puts it up, puts it in. 3 points for Jabe Mullins today. Mullins scoring 18 points total last weekend of the two games, the two wins against the Pacific Coast teams. NAU with the basketball. They lead 23-18, 8:40 to go first half. Bryce Zephyr will check in with the two personal fouls at the next stoppage. McLaughlin turns up to the top, throws back out to the right wing. Baker weaves into the lane, lost it. Bobcats force the steal. Here comes Jed Miller in transition. Hunt in the rack and slows it down. Didn't have the numbers, gets the elbow, bounce into Walker, down to the right block. Bobbles, goes up through contact, no. And Northern Arizona has the loose ball. Bobcats unable to take advantage of that live ball turnover, and then a foul as Jaden Jackson was going to the line, or going to the rack. Jed Miller picks up the foul. Foul on Northern Arizona. Zephyr into the game. Jed Miller gets a rest. Saying it was on a pass, so shooting free throws. 8:14 to go. First half. Northern Arizona leading 23-18. Montana State keeping it close despite a sluggish start. Here's a topside three. McLaughlin got it to go. Trent McLaughlin now with a dozen in the first half. Tyler Patterson coming in. Walker, handoff for Mullins. Out to Ogbong Polo, left wing. There's Brandon Walker now. Picked up by Tout. Bounce pass out to Mullins. Over to the right wing, Zephyr. Zephyr with the 2 fouls. Spins down to the right block. Runs into a double team. Kicks it out. Walker behind the back dribble. Spins at the free throw line. His jumper is good. Brandon Walker putting the ball on a string and finding some room. Man, he is elusive sometimes. 10 points for Brandon Walker. First Bobcat into double figures. Cats down 6. Jacks with the ball. Jaden Jackson taking a deep breath on a step across the half-court line. Thrown over the left elbow for Tout. Up to McLaughlin at the top. 10 to shoot. Down to Tout. Got free. To the rack. Laid it in. Easy bucket for Carson Tout, who's got 6. Montana State down 8 with the ball. 7:05 to go first half. Zephyr up to the top. Turns the corner with a lefty dribble. Tapers off on the left baseline. Out to Ogbong Polo. Yep, there's a foul. Easy call. Dylan Baker with a 2-hand hand check. And that will take us to a break. Montana State will be inbounding underneath their own basket when we come back. 6:56 to go in the first half. Northern Arizona 28, Montana State 20. Back to the First Interstate Bank broadcast position after this. You're listening to Bobcat Basketball presented by Learfield.
With friendly customer service and an outstanding location near Montana State University and the base of the Bridger Mountain Range, Country Inn & Suites by Radisson is the perfect place to begin your Bozeman adventure. Country Inn & Suites offers a hot and delicious Be Our Guest breakfast buffet each morning. Free Wi-Fi is available throughout the property, and we have a business center and meeting rooms. Our indoor pool and hot tub is a great way to relax after a day of fun, and the on-site fitness center will keep your workout goals on track. We have spacious king and double queen suites with a full-size sleeper sofa available, and every room in Country Inn & Suites is smoke-free. Reserve your room today.
At Montana State University, students shape signature experiences that take them across the state and into local communities. MSU is dedicated to its land-grant mission, integrating transformational learning, discovery, and service that improves lives. You'll find our students teaching across Montana, conducting research in the heart of Yellowstone National Park, or even creating small shelter prototypes to address homelessness. Montana State University. Think outside.
Feeling the pressure to find Valentine's Day gifts they'll love? Then you gotta go to Kohl's. They have something for every Valentine. Go fun and unexpected with a Lego set. Go luxe with a Sephora fragrance. Go classic with a diamond necklace and more. Then get 15% off some of your gifts, or you can save with a Kohl's card. However you plan to celebrate, Kohl's has you covered with lots to love. Select styles. Coupons do not apply to Lego. Coupons and Kohl's Cash do not apply to Sephora. Offers end February 17th. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
Join Champs New Kids Club presented by Billings Clinic Bozeman. Your $40 membership fee. Get your game tickets, Bobcat gear, and more. Sign up today at msubobcats.com/champskidsclub. We're at the First Interstate Bank broadcast position. 6:56 to go in the first half. NAU leads Montana State 28-20. Some frustration on the Bobcat bench, allowing Northern Arizona to shoot 65% from the field in his first half. Lumberjacks are 11 of 17 from the field. Bobcats 8 of 21. Trent McLaughlin's got 12 points so far. Carson Tout has 6. He's 3 for 3 from the field with 8 rebounds as well. Cats to inbound. Zephyr looking for the baseline. Still looking, and he does get it into Brandon Walker in the left corner. Out to Mullins. Turns down to the left baseline. Throws out to Patterson. Up to Ogbong Polo. Takes it right. Crosses over. Gives to Zephyr. 7 to shoot. Zephyr down to the right block. 5. Goes out to Mullins. 4. Mullins pivoting. 2 to shoot. Driving to the rack. Lays it up. and it was late. Shot clock violation. All right, well, now you just straight up need some defense. NAU has hit their last 4 shots. Still only an 8-point game, but Northern Arizona could take control at a moment's notice with the way this one's playing out right now. McLaughlin throws up to the top of the key. Out to the left wing for Jaden Jackson. Toss up to the top. Campusano moves to McLaughlin, 10 to shoot. McLaughlin left around a screen. Throws into the post. Tout makes the catch and has another easy lay-in. Carson Tout with 8 points. He is 4 of 4 from the field. 10-point lead, Northern Arizona. 6 minutes to go, first half. Brandon Walker hands off for Patterson. Triggers a topside 3. Too strong. Long rebound. It's out of bounds, and it's going to Northern Arizona. Sam Leicolot checking in for the first time now today. Patterson to the bench. 5:55 remaining, first half. And NAU trying to extend one of their largest leads of the day. Jaden Jackson with a slow dribble up the floor, the Milwaukee, Wisconsin native, playing in his 4th year here at NAU, a 4th-year junior. Jackson bounced to the left elbow, Campusano. And he just picked up a foul off Bryce Zephyr. 3rd foul on Zephyr. Too aggressive. And Zephyr frustrated as he has found himself in some foul trouble the last couple of games. NAU to inbound. Tout lobs it out. Then to the left wing. Kick out to the right corner. Around to the right wing, Jackson. Gets inside, floats it up, rims it, no. Put back by Tout, no. Fight for the rebound, and Mullins won the foot race. Bobcats moving now from left to right. Ahead to Ogbong Polo on the drive. Kick out. Leicolot, left corner 3. No good. And NAU has the rebound. Plenty of leg on that shot. McLaughlin trailing 3. That's short. And the Bobcats have the rebound. Pushed ahead. Ogbong Polo ahead of the traffic. Makes the catch. Lays it up. Got it to go. Oh, what a finish by Max Ogbong Polo. Boy, that was a long pass. Montana State down by 8. Just under 5 to go. First half. Jaden Jackson has it. Takes it to the left wing. Crosses into the lane. Steps back. Right elbow jumper. That's no good. Fight for the rebound. And Walker boxed out Tout. Bobcats have it. Going from left to right. Looking for 2 straight buckets. Miller down to the post. Walker makes the catch. Through a double team. Lays it good and one. Brandon Walker would not be denied with a couple of white jerseys out in front of him. And Brandon Walker now with a dozen and a chance for more at the line. Big one that time by Brandon Walker. He's doing some heavy lifting inside. 12 points, 5 of 8 shooting, 3 rebounds. The foul was on McLaughlin, his first. Jackson takes a seat. Dylan Baker checks in. Now Walker tries to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. He does. All right, here we go. Bobcats now on a 5-0 run after NAU was knocking everything down. They've missed their last 4 shots. Cats trying to string some stops together here. McLaughlin, hot start today. Throws over to the right wing. Toss up to Campusano. Shuffles to the left wing. Goes back to the right wing. Baker gives it off. Abelman gets to the top. Campusano lobs to the post, and it's stopped out of bounds. It'll stay here with NAU. They were trying to get it down to Tout. Ogbong Polo swatted away across the baseline. 6 seconds to shoot. NAU ready to inbound from their own baseline. They're going to get it in. Get it into the corner. McLaughlin 5 to shoot. McLaughlin against Ogbong Polo 3. Step back elbow jumper. Rimming no. Leicolot the rebound. Cats get their 5th straight stop. Here comes MSU. Down by 5 with a little momentum. Mullins tries a left wing 3. Got it. Jed Miller to Jay Mullins. The Bobcats are on an 8-0 run. There we go. Now the basket's good. And then a foul on the box out by Diego Campusano. All right, so the Bobcats took a couple of shots. They took a couple of pointed words in that last huddle, and now Montana State getting it going. They're going to have the ball back. down by 2. Let's step aside for the First Interstate Bank broadcast position. No quit from the Cats. 3:50 to go, first half. NAU leading Montana State 30-28. You're listening to Bobcat Basketball, presented by Learfield.
If you're in need of structural engineering for your residential, commercial, or wireless telecommunications project, Ascent Engineering provides comprehensive solutions for your project's success. Ascent Engineering is now serving the Big Sky country in southwestern Montana. Whether it's a new residential home, new commercial building, long-awaited remodel, covered outdoor living space, retaining wall, or telecommunications tower, Ascent Engineering is your expert at providing forensics, assessments, or designs. Ascent Engineering is a proud supporter of your Montana State Bobcats.
There is a local ranch just outside of Boise, Idaho, that has masterfully bred Japanese Wagyu cattle with American Angus cattle. Now this American-style Wagyu beef is available to you and your family. Rosars presents Snake River American-style Wagyu beef. Snake River Farms beef is famously found in many exclusive 5-star steak restaurants. Snake River Farms, available at your local neighborhood Rosars.
It's the season of home improvement, and Williams Plumbing will help you tackle the big stuff. Are old roots clogging your sewer line? Williams has the tools to fix it. Have you checked your septic system lately? We have the knowledge and experience to maintain or repair it. Looking to install a yard hydrant? We'll do it promptly and professionally. Don't sweat the big stuff. Call Williams Plumbing today.
Back to First Interstate Bank broadcast position. The Bobcats making a run. They fell behind by 10 only about 2 minutes ago, but now trailing by 2 on an 8-0 run. NAU 30, Montana State 28. Again, 3:50 to go, first half. And the Bobcats getting ready to inbound underneath their own basket after Mullins hit a 3, and then there was a foul on the box out against NAU. So chance for a 5 or 6 point possession here. Mullins looking to get it in, has to lob it in, and Ogbong Polo makes a deep catch in the backcourt. Give it to Jed Miller in the front court now. Up to Ogbong Polo, orchestrating traffic. Over to Miller, comes right around the screen, 4 to shoot. Miller down to the baseline, long pass to Lekalot. He fires a 3. That's no good, long rebound. Miller tipped it but couldn't control it, and Northern Arizona has the basketball. All right. Either way, still Cats stringing together a nice run. They've held NAU over their last 5 from the field. Now underneath to McLaughlin, lays it up, no, but draws a foul. Got blocked out of there. Lekalot tagged for the foul. His first. Little contacts below the arm. NAU wanted a goaltending there, but they're not going to get that call. So McLaughlin goes to the line. Know what's below? Tap, click, or call 811 before you dig. Brought to you by Montana, 811.org. First free throw is good for Trent McLaughlin. Had the scalding hot start. He's cooled him a little bit. Now 13 points for McLaughlin, tied with Brandon Walker for the game high. Next free throw is good. 14 points for McLaughlin. The Central Connecticut State transfer. 3:05 remaining first half. Montana State with the ball down by 4. Out to Ogbong Polo. Drives from the wing. Pass underneath. Tipped out of bounds. Going the other way. Lekalot can't believe it. He was right there. He thought he got it knocked out of his hands by Lee Rickwood Pitt. And a brief argument. Then he sucks it up and heads it back down the floor. NAU up by 4. 2:55 to go first half. Big swings in this game so far. McLaughlin holds a step across the half-court line. Standing on the U of NAU, painted in navy blue at center court. Takes it to the left wing, throws it over to the left corner, bounce pass underneath. Jaden Jackson against Max Ogbong Polo. Long skip pass, not free and stolen. Sam Lekalot in the break. Bounce pass ahead, Mullins to the cup, lays it up. Nobody draws the foul. Rickwood Pitt picks up his first. Great job by Lekalot jumping into the passing lane. And then Jay Mullins really attacking the rack. Mullins looking for his shot tonight. So far 6 points with a chance for 2 more at the line. Chika Nduka ready to check in. First free throw is good for Mullins. We have not seen Nduka since the Montana game on January 25th. It's a tough thing, staying ready, even if you're not playing a ton or at all in a couple of games. Next free throw by Mullins is good. Jay Mullins continues his hot free throw shooting. He has knocked down his last 29 consecutive free throws. Montana State back to within 2. 32-30, NAU in front, 2:20 to go, first half. Jackson drives down to the right baseline, picked up by Nduka, has to bring it out to the perimeter. Up to Tout against Lekolot. Tout behind the back dribble, into the lane, shoulder to chest, goes up with the left hand and lays it home. Big bucket by Carson Tout into double figures. He's got 10. Montana State down 4. Here's Nduka. Handoff for Mullins. He's open, top side 3. Good, and a foul. They're going to take a look at this thing. So it should be a foul on NAU for running over Jed Miller, who was setting the screen. Mullins hit the 3. So did that. So they got to just check. It's definitely a foul. They're going to check to make sure that that 3 ball counted. He needed to be in his upward shooting motion in order for that to count when the foul occurred. Live, I felt like that's what it looked like, but let's see. So another huge opportunity here. So that 3 balls will make it a 1-point game if it stands. Either way, it'll still be Montana State ball. The question is, did that foul occur before Jay Mullins began his upward motion to take that shot? And that's what they are reviewing at the moment. Good job by Jed Miller setting a clean screen to draw that foul. And we're just seeing if this 3 counted. Would be huge if it did. It'd be a 1-point game. It would be as close as Montana State has been since they fell behind by 10 points with 6 minutes to go in the first half. And it means they would also get the ball back with a chance to take the lead in the final 2 minutes of the first half. All right, let's get the call here. Basket is no good. The foul occurred before the shot. Take the 3 off the board. That's just the way it is. They reviewed it. Nothing you can do. Logie takes it well. Okay, so no 3. Cats are still down by 4, but they will inbound. So the foul's on Jaden Jackson, his first. Bobcats will get a 1-and-1 from Jed Miller after that foul. That was the 7th team foul. Pat McMahon getting ready to check in. So Jed Miller, big 1-and-1 here. On the front end is good. So much confidence at the line from Jed Miller in his 61st career game. That was his 198th career point. McMahon in for Ogbong Polo. Miller's been very, very good. Last 6 games, 50 total points. And he's now 20 of his last 21 from the free throw line in that span. Hits them both. Clutch. 2-point game. 34-32. NAU in front. 1:50 to go in the first half. McLaughlin throws over the left wing. Baker has the dribble. Up to Tout. Lob into the post. Jackson makes a contested catch. Working on Miller. Runs into a double team. Pivoting. Throws it out to the top. Baker into the lane. Goes to the rack. Lays it up. Rimming and in. Ooh. Good defense by Nduka. Baker just got that thing to fall. Cats back down by 4. 90 seconds left first half. Jed Miller with the dribble. Gives out to Nduka. Throws underneath. Pass knocked out of bounds by Tout. Staying here with Montana State. Women getting ready for a battle for first place tonight. That one starts in 17 minutes over the brick. Late sub here. Tyler Patterson in. Lekolot off. Get a little extra offense, a little extra shooting. Bobcats led by Braden Walker today, 13 points. Inbounds into Miller. Takes it to the top. Goes to Patterson. Steps to his left. Lets a 3 go and got it. Tyler Patterson off the bench, knocking down his second 3 of the day. It's a 1-point game. NAU 36, Montana State 35. 1:04 to go first half. McLaughlin setting it up. Over to Jackson, left wing. Up to Tout, picked up by McMahon. Tout trying to turn the corner right around the screen. Now Naduka switches on defensively. Here's a double team. Tout deep in the corner, throws it up to the top. Baker makes the catch, puts up a runner, left it short, got his own rebound, back up, second try is good. 6 points for Dylan Baker. Cats down by 3. 40 seconds left first half. Timeout Montana State. All right. Tough one today for Montana State. You knew it was going to be. First of all, it's always tough against Northern Arizona, even though they haven't had a ton of success over recent years in the Big Sky. Still tough to play here. They always play hard. They've got some good individual players. It's always, you're going to lose some percentage points when you go on the road up here to Flagstaff. But Montana State grinded it out. They fell behind by 10 with 6 minutes to go in that first half. They've battled back. They've gotten to as close as 1. Not yet taken a lead since that point. NAU 38, Montana State 35. 37 seconds to go in the first half. Bobcats with the ball after drawing something up coming out of a timeout. Patrick McMahon will inbound to the right sideline. Big possession here into Jed Miller. See if the Cats can execute after the set play. Miller takes it up to the top. Throws back to Patterson. Gets off a right wing 3. Got it. Tyler Patterson, a tray of trays. 3 threes in the first half. Tie game. Shot clock dark. 20 seconds left first half. 38 all. All three-pointers sponsored by Wendy's. McLaughlin letting the clock wind down. 10 seconds to go first half. They initiate the offense. McLaughlin left with 7 to go. McLaughlin, 5, into the lane, 4, puts up the runner, blocked! Chika Naduka said, not here! Whoa, what a block by Chika Naduka underneath against one of the best scorers in the country. A guy who's been sitting on the bench staying ready for his moment, and he swats it out of there. 2.5 seconds left on the clock. End of the first half, into Jackson, triggers the long 2, got it! Oh, with a hand in his face. That's the end of the first half. NAU with a 2-point lead going to the break. All right, good battle by the Cats. They're not necessarily super happy with everything, how it played out, but it's only a 2-point game. Oh, we got a dogfight in Flagstaff. Let's step aside at halftime. NAU 40, Montana State 38. You're listening to Bobcat Basketball, presented by Learfield.
Great houses start with a sound foundation. That foundation starts with a mortgage with Sarah Kelzer and team at Rate. She is Bozeman's trusted mortgage specialist with 20 years experience that knows the neighborhood. We have great rates and personalized home lending solutions, and our decisions are made quickly so you can move into your dream home sooner. Rate, the foundation of great homes throughout Montana. Call Sarah at 406-580-6604 or apply online. Equal housing lender subject to credit approval. NMLS number 400361.
I was diagnosed in 2010 with bipolar 1 disorder. It took me a while, but I had to surrender to that fact.
At Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Montana, we recognize mental health as the foundation of well-being. This is why we partner with advocates like Jason DeShaw and others who spread mental health awareness across the state and beyond.
I've learned that I cannot do this alone, that I have to reach outside of myself for help.
Learn more about Jason's story at BigBlueSkyInitiativeMT.com.
The roar of the crowd, the thunder of thousands of fans stomping their feet as the Bobcats take the field. For Mary, her chronic hip pain kept her from the thrill of her favorite pastime. Thanks to the revolutionary orthopedic care from Bozeman's local orthopedic groups and the Bozeman Health Spine and Joint Institute, Mary was back on her feet and back in the game. If chronic spine and joint pain is keeping you from the activities you love, start your journey by visiting bozemanhealth.org/SJI.
Rocky Mountain Credit Union has supported Montana State athletics for over 40 years and provides a local credit union for past, present, and future Bobcats. You can have it all with RMCU. Low rates, mobile banking, a place to start saving, or work on building your credit. Visit your local branch or online at rmcu.net to become a member today. That's rmcu.net. Go Bobcats.
It is halftime in Flagstaff, and boy, do we have a fight on our hands tonight. Northern Arizona leading Montana State 40-38. Bobcats gave up an early 9-0 run, then NAU built out a 10-point lead. But Montana State would battle back quickly. They would tie it on Tyler Patterson's third three of the first half, and then NAU getting a late bucket in at the end of that first half, a buzzer-beating shot by Jaden Jackson, and that has left us where we are now with a 40-38 lead for Northern Arizona at halftime. But it has been a tough one today. There's been some frustration on the sidelines for Montana State. Logie has already picked up a technical today. One clipboard has already been thrown. It's been a tough one. Look, Northern Arizona was shooting 65% at one point in this game, and then the Cats strung together a good 5 or 6 stops consecutively. They got out in the break. They had some live ball turnovers that helped turn the tide a bit. Montana State starting to knock down a few shots. Now they've got a 2-point deficit in front of them. See how the Cats come out in the second half. But it's a tough one. I mean, some delays with the travel. Don't get into the hotel until 2 a.m. this morning. And then you got to get ready to go and play a tough team at home where they have been very, very good. Hey, Bobcat fans, your support through the Bobcat Collective powers NIL opportunities for our Bobcat student athletes, helping them thrive on and off the field. Join today and make a real impact. All right, we'll take a break, come back with some stats from that first half. Northern Arizona leads Montana State 40-38 at halftime. Back to the First Interstate Bank broadcast position after this. You're listening to Bobcat Basketball, presented by Learfield.
The Gallatin Valley is thriving, and Bozeman is not only a destination for families to live, work, and play, it's also a destination for businesses. The Bozeman Area Chamber of Commerce is a great way to get involved in Bozeman's thriving business community. The Bozeman Chamber Economic Partnership assists existing businesses through expansion, grows new companies in our community, and attracts fresh opportunities for Gallatin County. Bozeman, our community, a jewel among the Northern Rockies. For more information, go to bozemanchamber.com.
Loaded Tortilla Soup is back at Qdoba. Savory veggie broth packed with flavor from tomatoes, peppers, onions, and spices. Enjoy loaded tortilla soup in a bowl or crunchy tortilla shell with your favorite protein and craveable toppings. That's right, the soup sensations fans have been raving about has returned. But not for long, so get it while it's hot. Loaded Tortilla Soup is back at Qdoba. Order today at Qdoba.com or in the app.
There is a local ranch just outside of Boise, Idaho, that has masterfully bred Japanese Wagyu cattle with American Angus cattle. Now this American-style Wagyu beef is available to you and your family. Rosar's Snake River American-style Wagyu beef. Snake River Farms beef is famously found in many exclusive 5-star steak restaurants. Snake River Farms, available at your local neighborhood Rosar's.
From our 1946 roots providing lumber for Yellowstone National Park to our current headquarters in Bozeman, we at Simpkins-Hallen believe in building the Gallatin Valley's future while continuing to honor its past. Contractors large and small benefit from our decades of experience and our extensive network of suppliers. We can source the materials you need, no matter the project. For all your building needs, go to where long-standing traditions have met with quality building products for over 75 years. Simpkins-Hallen, a Montana tradition among builders since 1946.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by Montana State University. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of the university and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the university.
It's halftime. The Bobcats are trailing 40-38 at Northern Arizona, battling back from a 10-point deficit to tie it. And it's been tight since. NAU getting a late bucket from Jaden Jackson to end that first half. That has given the Lumberjacks their current 2-point lead. Is someone you know taking dangerous shots? Opioid addiction can start quietly and take over fast. Know the signs so you can protect your friends and family and connect them to help. Find out how at helpsaveliveSMT.org. Our McDonald's delivery of the half. How about Brandon Walker? 13 points in that first half on 5 of 8 shooting with 3 rebounds and 2 assists, sponsored by Aware Mental Health Services. Elsewhere for the Cats, 3 Wendy's 3-pointers for Tyler Patterson, 9 points for him today. Jay Mullins has 8 points, 3 rebounds off the bench. Pat McMahon, 4 points in that first half. Ogbong Polo had 2. Jed Miller had 2 points. How about 5 assists for Jed Miller today after that first half? On the other side for Northern Arizona, McLaughlin and Tout were pretty dominant to start this game, but then started to cool a little bit. McLaughlin, 14 points, 4 of 9 from the field, 1 rebound, 5 assists. Tout, 10 points, 5 of 6 shooting, 9 rebounds in that first half. Cats shot 45%. NAU shot 55%. NAU 18 to 12 on the glass. So NAU plus 6 in the rebounding margin. Montana State with 8 assists on 13 makes. All assists sponsored by Aware Mental Health Services. So that's where we're at right now. Montana State went 5 of 11 from 3. Northern Arizona 3 of 7. Some good, some not so good. Hot offense early from NAU. Defense stiffened up. And we're in a back-and-forth battle. Montana State trying to get over 500 for the first time in Big Sky play at 5-5. Northern Arizona trying to pull into a tie with Montana State in the standings right now. They're sitting at 4-6 in conference action. All right, we'll take a break, come back, get you some scores from around the rest of the Big Sky. Big matchup in Greeley tonight. We'll tell you about that and more. But first, a break. Northern Arizona leads Montana State 40-38. Back after this, you're listening to Bobcat Basketball presented by Learfield.
The roar of the crowd, the thunder of thousands of fans stomping their feet as the Bobcats take the field. For Mary, her chronic hip pain kept her from the thrill of her favorite pastime. Thanks to the revolutionary orthopedic care from Bozeman's local orthopedic groups and the Bozeman Health Spine and Joint Institute, Mary was back on her feet and back in the game. If chronic spine and joint pain is keeping you from the activities you love, start your journey by visiting bozemanhealth.org/SJI.
Northern States Fishing Tools, a proud sponsor of the Montana State Bobcats, has been serving the eastern Montana and western North Dakota oil fields since 1978. We are here to provide you with the best tools and services, all at competitive prices. Northern States Fishing Tools services the Williston Basin with fishing and rental tools, along with downhole tools that include packers, plugs, and through tubing equipment. We have the expert knowledge to give you satisfying results based on your specific needs. Go Bobcats!
No matter how far you may go, there's always one just down the road. Town Pump, who pump it up, pump it up.
Town Pump is excited to once again sponsor the Brawl of the Wild Rivalry Series between Montana State and the University of Montana. Look for special Brawl of the Wild promotions throughout the year at your local Town Pump.
Town Pump, right down the road, pump it up, oh yeah.
Open your new Stockman Bank account anytime, anywhere with online account opening. Now, you can open an account in minutes on your laptop, tablet, or mobile phone. It's convenient, simple, and secure. Open your new account today at stockmanbank.com. Then, add our online and mobile banking services so you can manage your money when, where, and how you want. Stockman Bank, Montana's brand of banking. Member FDIC.
Back at halftime with Northern Arizona leading Montana State 40-38. All right, before we go much further and update you on the Bank out-of-town scoreboard, let's pause 10 seconds for network station identification. This is Montana State basketball.
AM 1450, KMMS, and K236CY Bozeman, 1340 KPRK Livingston, where Montana talks.
My name is Keaton Gillogly. Pleasure to be with you today from Northern Arizona, where the Bobcats trail 40-38 against the Lumberjacks. All right, taking a peek on the out-of-town scoreboard. One other Big Sky game underway right now. Montana at the half leading Northern Colorado 47-34. Montana went off from the three-point line. They are 7 of 10 from the three-point line at the end of the first half. Malik Moore and Money Williams have combined to go 6 of 8 in that first half, and they did a nice job against Northern Colorado defensively. But the story of that game, 47 points in the first half, and Montana shooting 68%. So we'll see how that one continues to play out today. Still a couple other games getting ready to tip off. Portland State at Idaho. Sac State at Eastern Washington. Both of those getting ready to start any minute. And the women in the battle for first place getting ready to start back in Bozeman here in the next 2 minutes. only one top 25 game going today. Number 18, Maryland leading at Ohio State 52-46 with 9.5 to go in that one. All right, we'll take a break. When we come back, we got the start of the second half. Northern Arizona leading Montana State 40-38. You're listening to Bobcat Basketball, presented by Learfield.
Ambient Air Solutions wants to take a moment to show our gratitude and to say thank you. Thank you to our frontline workers. Thank you to our doctors, nurses, and EMTs. Thank you to all the volunteers. And thank you to the Gallatin County community. Ambient Air Solutions is so grateful for your support for over 12 years. We are so blessed to live in such a beautiful place. Ambient Air Solutions is here for all your heating and cooling needs. Call us at 406-577-1818 to schedule your service today. Ambient Air Solutions, simplifying heating and cooling.
Ready to build your brand? Think Inc. outside the box for your complete branding solutions. Located in Bozeman, Montana, we offer a full print shop for banners, signs, wraps, trade show booths and graphics, promotional products, and much more. If you can think it, we can ink it. We are a proud supporter and corporate sponsor of the MSU Bobcats. Like us on Facebook to see some of our cat wraps. Ready to build your brand? Think Inc. and call us at 406-922-6462 or visit us on the web at inkoutside.com.
At Montana State University, students shape signature experiences that take them across the state and into local communities. MSU is dedicated to its land grant mission, integrating transformational learning, discovery, and service that improves lives. You'll find our students teaching across Montana, conducting research in the heart of Yellowstone National Park, or even creating small shelter prototypes to address homelessness. Montana State University. Think outside.
When a power line has fallen down, it can be downright dangerous and even deadly. That's because downed lines can still energize the ground and objects around them. To help keep you and others safe, Northwestern Energy says stay at least 35 feet or the length of a semi-truck away from a downed power line and anything the line is touching. You should always assume the line is live, and if you see a downed line, immediately call 911 and warn others. Northwestern Energy, delivering a bright future.
Back at the First Interstate Bank broadcast position. We're getting ready to go for the second half of play. What a big 20 minutes this is for Montana State, sitting at 5-5 in conference play, trying to earn a road win before they go to first place Northern Colorado, although the Bears are trailing right now in Greeley, Colorado. And Bobcats struggled defensively to start this game, got it going as the game progressed. We'll see if they can keep that thing rolling. This game is brought to you by the Montana State Fund, covering Montana's workers with workers' comp and safety know-how. Workplace safety, you're naked without it. More at safemt.com. All right, here we go. Cats were led by Brandon Walker in that first half with 13 points. On the other side, it was Trent McLaughlin with 14 points and Carson Tout with 10 points and 9 rebounds. NAU starts the second half with the basketball. They inbounded into the backcourt. Jaden Jackson checks it out and dribbles it into the front court. Lumberjacks from left to right in the home whites now. McLaughlin throws over to the right wing. Campusano drives the right baseline. Toss out to the left wing. Bowser looking to move it. Gives it over to Jackson left side. 10 to shoot. Bounce down low to Campusano. 8 to shoot. Campusano back to the basket. Spins down into a double team 4. Long pass out to the right wing. Bowser makes the catch. Hesitant three is no good, and NAU with an offensive rebound. Now McLaughlin drives, goes up, met at the rack, denied by Sam Lecolot. What a contest! Oh, Trent McLaughlin was going for the highlight reel posterizing jam. Brandon Walker throws it out to Jed Miller. Around into the right corner. Here's Lecolot into the lane. Hop, stop, steps through, lays it up. No, wow, he got shoved by Jaden Jackson. You can't push a man off his spot like that. Northern Arizona into the front court. Bounce pass down low. Campusano long pass. Caught by Jackson in the lane. Reverse layup up and in. What a crafty finish by Jaden Jackson, who's got 9. Bobcats down by 4. NAU gets the first bucket of the second half. Brandon Walker holding up at the top. Out to Miller left wing. Down to Walker left corner. Into Lecolot, makes the catch, lays it up, makes a catch off the missed shot, then he draws the foul. How was that not a foul at the start of that? Look, you guys know, if you listen a lot, I don't harp on the officials too much. It's just, it's hard. It's a It's more of an art than a science. I don't like to talk about it. A lot of times I go back and take a look at the replay after the game and realize, no, okay, that was a foul, maybe it wasn't. But man, oh man, that's twice now Sam Lekelot in the last 2 possessions got, let's say, heavily moved off his spot. First free throw by Sam Lekelot is good for his first point of the night. I mean, that first one, I mean, he was getting mauled. I don't know what they were waiting for. But credit to Sam Lekelot not hanging his head, getting his rebound after that missed shot, eventually getting himself to the line. Next shot is up. That is good. 2 points for Sam Lekelot, taking advantage at the stripe. 42-40. Northern Arizona leads. 8:25 to go in the game. Jackson has the dribble out on the left wing for the Lumberjacks. Turns down a screen, now comes back to his right. Gets down to the right block, throws back to the left wing. Campusano turns the corner, goes to the rack, lays it up, had it in. Easy bucket for Diego Campusano. He's been averaging 16 a game since he moved back into the starting lineup 4 games ago. First bucket for Campusano. Patterson takes it to the top, throws to Walker, dribbles left, has it against the guard, down to the left block, forces it up, no good, long rebound, tracked down by Northern Arizona. Tout into the front court, out to McLaughlin, slices into the lane, bounce down to Tout, lays it up, that's no good. Lekelot had the defense, and Miller has the rebound. All right, Bobcats getting a couple of stops, down 4. Out to Patterson, down low, Lekelot, left by himself, makes the catch, pump fake, lays it, no! Tout came in and affected the shot, and NAU has the loose ball pushing the other way. McLaughlin lays it up and finishes in transition, 16 points for Trent McLaughlin. Montana State down 6 with the ball. Jed Miller moves right. Skip past the left corner, Lekelot. Bounce down to Walker mid-post. Picks up a double team, skips it to the right corner. Ogbonkpolo lets it fly. In and out. Rebound NAU. Good look from Ogbonkpolo. It's a good shot, just didn't fall. 17 minutes to go in the game. NAU up 6 with the ball. Into Tout. Makes the catch off the seal and has an easy lay-in. 12 points for Carson Tout. NAU getting whatever they want now offensively. 4 of 7 from the field in the second half. Montana State 0 of 5. Miller over to Patterson. Has the dribble. Looking for room. Goes up to Walker. From the top, Walker. Down to the right block. Draws the double team. Pestered. Still has it. Goes up anyway through traffic. Rattles out. And NAU has the rebound. Man, that thing looked halfway down. McLaughlin slicing in. And draws the foul. Jump ball! Ho, ho, ho. Nicely done. I think it was Miller underneath getting a hand on the rock. Big call. The Bobcats get the stop, but still looking for their first field goal make of the second half. Doesn't help when Sam Lekelot is getting mauled. I know this is where they typically play football, but the rules are different. 16:20 to go in the game. NAU up by 8. Bobcats with the ball. 0 of 6 from the field since the start of the second half. Chika Duduka hands it off to Jade Mullins, then to Miller left wing. Bounce down left baseline to Duka. Picks up the dribble. And, traveled as he was stepping through to make the pass. NAU with an 8-point lead. Dylan Baker checks in. Monty Bowser checks out. Baker, the community college transfer. First year here at NAU. Jaden Jackson accepts the inbounds. The biomechanical science engineer. Jackson bent over the bounce. Just under 16 minutes to go in the game. Stoppage coming to the next whistle. Campusano picked up by Mullins at the free throw line. Lob into the post. Tout makes a contested catch. Double team, kicks it out. McLaughlin tries a 3. That's no good. Rebound Montana State. They got the stop. Now they need a bucket, something they have not yet found at the start of this second half. Ogbonkpolo to the elbow. Goes up to Miller. Miller moving bodies. Now he's left open for 3. That's no good, off the heel of the iron. Rebound tipped out, and the Bobcats get the offensive rebound. Miller to Ogbonkpolo. Slices into the lane, into traffic, runner up, missed it. Rebound tipped out of bounds, going the other way. Northern Arizona basketball, and we're taking a break. Boy, Montana State couldn't find water if they jumped out of a boat right now. They are 0 of 8 from the field in the second half. Let's step aside from First Interstate Bank broadcast position. 15 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the game. Northern Arizona leading Montana State 48-40. You're listening to Bobcat Basketball presented by Learfield.
The Gallatin Valley is thriving, and Bozeman is not only a destination for families to live, work, and play, it's also a destination for businesses. The Bozeman Area Chamber of Commerce is a great way to get involved in Bozeman's thriving business community. The Bozeman Chamber Economic Partnership assists existing businesses through expansion, grows new companies in our community, and attracts fresh opportunities for Gallatin County. Bozeman, our community, a jewel among the Northern Rockies. For more information, go to bozemanchamber.com.
Bozeman Spirits Distillery, craft distilling award-winning spirits since 2014. Making some of your favorites like Bobcat Gold Bourbon, Montana 1889 Whiskey, Cold Spring Huckleberry Vodka, Jim Bridger Bourbon, and many more. Visit the tasting room, try signature craft cocktails, and purchase bottles today. Located at 121 West Main, Bozeman Spirits Distillery, downtown Bozeman. When garage door issues happen, don't just call anybody. Call the pros at DoorTech. Our family-owned and operated business happily serves the Gallatin Valley. We install and service residential, commercial, and custom overhead doors and operators. With factory-trained and certified technicians, we're committed to quality, value, and long-term relationships. Call us at 582-1623 and let us help you with the solution to all your garage door needs. DoorTech is raising the door on quality. Your region's only premier authorized Rainer dealer.
Back at the First Interstate Bank broadcast position. Montana State trailing 48-40 at Northern Arizona with 15 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the second half. Real milk is a nutrient-rich product. It contains 13 essential nutrients from vitamin A to zinc, all of which are important for a healthy immune system and overall wellness. That's 13 nutrients with seemingly endless benefits. Reach for milk and make every sip count. Bobcats have started the second half 0 for 8 from the field. It's Northern Arizona with the basketball, trying to open up their second double-digit lead of the game. The only 2 points in the second half for Montana State came at the free throw line from Sam Lekalot. On the floor for the Cats, Jed Miller, Pat McMahon, Brian Garacki, Jade Mullins, and Chika Naduka. This is as small as the Bobcats will get. Naduka as the 5 going up against Carson Tout. That's a one-on-one matchup that will be interesting to follow. McLaughlin into the lane, runs into a double team, and hands it off to Jaden Jackson, who has an easy backdoor cut and a two-hand slam. 10-point lead, Northern Arizona, 15 minutes to go in the game. Bryce Zephyr will check in next. Pat McMahon on the left elbow, working on Tout, backing in, backing down. Nowhere to go, cut off, has to throw it back out to Mullins. New play call. Bounce to Naduka. Handoff for Miller off a screen to his right. Throws back to Mullins on the left side. Throws underneath. Naduka makes the catch. Lays it up and got it to go in traffic. What a pass by Jade Mullins. Chika Naduka's first 2 points. Bobcats get a bucket. It's their first of the second half. That assist by Jade Mullins, sponsored by Aware Mental Health Services. Tout up at the top. Throws out to the left wing. Jackson has the dribble, 8 to shoot, into the lane, kicks it out, right corner 3, in and out from Campusano. Jed Miller picks up the rebound. Bobcats into the front court. Mullins bounce down to Naduka, right baseline, one-on-one, back to the basket. Backing in, backing down, spins right shoulder, goes up, off the glass and in. Chika Naduka, some heavy lifting in the post. Boy, you love when you see a guy like that staying ready for his moment. Cats down by 6. Couple of buckets by Chika Naduka now. 13:45 to go in the game. Into the post, Tout makes the catch, draws the double down on the right baseline. Puts it on the floor. Goes up, lays it, no, got his own rebound. Turns back up and draws the foul. First foul on Naduka. Tout will go to the line. He is not good there. 36% on 103 attempts. The Bozeman Come On In Hotel and Suites is a proud sponsor of MSU Athletics, the Montana State Alumni Association. The Come On In allows you to escape the ordinary while enjoying their numerous hotel and guest room amenities. Visit ComeOnIn.com to book your stay today. First free throw, rimming it in. Wow. That thing took a high hop off the heel of the iron. Tout with 13 points now. Missed all of last year with a back injury. Back in there now, fifth-year junior. That shot is good. Tout with the rare 2 for 2 at the line. 8-point lead for Northern Arizona. Bryce Zephyr checking back in after he picked up 3 fouls in the first half. Zephyr gives to Naduka at the left elbow. And off for Garacki, coming around a screen. Throws into the left corner for McMahon, who has yet to get going yet. Into the lane, McMahon. Down to the right block, has to throw it out to Zephyr. Bobcats reset. And a bad pass by Mullins. That's a lazy pass. NAU running the other way after the turnover, and Bowser finishes. Can't have turnovers like that. Cats down 10. Zephyr on the left wing. With the dribble. Goes to Naduka, left elbow. Bounce pass to Zephyr, cut to the rack, lays it up. Missed it. Tout there with the defense. Logie wanted a foul. Oh, then Naduka goes down on the other side, no call. And NAU gets back into their offense, trying to extend what is their largest lead of the day, up by 10. Ball moved up to McLaughlin at the top. They're flat right now, 10 to shoot. McLaughlin to the left wing, 8. Bounce pass down to Tout, 6. Knocked free by McMahon, 5. He's on his knees, 3. Thrown out to the top. Bowser with a runner in the lane. Rimming, no. Rebound tipped, and the Bobcats win it. Mullins got knocked down, saved it from his backside, and here comes Montana State down by 10. Garacki into the lane, gives it out to McMahon. He's open. That 3. No. Rebound NAU. Bobcats 0 of 3 from downtown in the second half. They're just 2 of 12 from the field since the break. Into the right corner. Bowser rises, fires, misses the 3. Long rebound, knocked out of bounds. And it's going to Montana State. We'll step aside. Bobcats swimming upstream against the current tonight. 11:53 to go in the game. NAU leads Montana State 54-44. Back after this, First Interstate Bank broadcast position. You're listening to Bobcat Basketball, presented by Learfield.
Our ability to grow has come through our commitment to Rocky Mountain hospitality, a concept which incorporates a casual attitude with our high-level commitment to loyalty, safety, service, and quality food. At the Ribbon Chop House, our staff is dedicated to creating extraordinary experiences that raise the bar in each of our communities. Enjoy premium steaks, fresh seafood, and award-winning baby back ribs. We look forward to sharing a little Rocky Mountain hospitality with you.
Montana Fence, located in Billings, Bozeman, Great Falls, and Kalispell, is Montana's largest fencing superstore. Get everything you need for your fencing projects at rock bottom pricing. Low prices on all styles of farm fence, chain link, vinyl privacy, ornamental iron, cedar pickets, continuous panels, wood privacy. We have it all. Quality materials at truckload prices. Let the experts at Montana Fence help you plan your next project. Whether you use our team or do it yourself, check out Montana Fence.
Hitting the road? When you download the Fuel Forward app, you save up to 20 cents per gallon on your first fill-up at Conoco stations. Because that's what the app does. A simple, straightforward way to keep you moving forward. Fuel Forward. 20 cents is a combined savings of 5 cents every day off per gallon, plus an extra 15 cents off per gallon for first-time users up to 30 gallons. Offer valid once for a new Fuel Forward app user through 6/30/2025. Participating locations only.
Bobcat Basketball is brought to you in part by Kendall Ford Lincoln of Bozeman, a proud sponsor of Montana State Athletics. From your seat at the game to your driver's seat, enjoy every minute. When you're ready for something new, get started at KendallFordBozeman.com. Kendall, let's start something great. 11:53 to go in the ball game. And Northern Arizona leading Montana State 54-44. This matches their largest lead of the game. They're +8 since the start of the second half. Montana State's offense has had nothing here since the break. Chika Naduka has the only 2 field goals for Montana State since halftime. Overall, Montana State 2 of 12 from the field in the second half. Montana State with the ball coming out of the break. Bryce Zephyr has it. Gives to Jay Mullins. He rips it from the right wing down to the right block, spins in the lane, and is fouled. Stripped and fouled as he was going to the line. That was a heck of a spin move. Trent McLaughlin picks up his second foul. And Jay Mullins heads to the line. 8 points so far tonight. So he's been good. He's been scoring a little bit now. He's scored at least 8 points or more in each of the last 3 games. First free throw is good. Mullins, 94% from the free throw line this year. Mullins and Patterson each with 9. Brandon Walker with 13. Those are the leading scorers for the Bobcats today. Both free throws are good. Jade Mullins in the double figures for the second time in the last 3 games. And he continues his perfect free throw stretch. He's 5 of 5 today and 32 for his last 32 dating back to November 24th. 11:35 to go in the game. 54-46, Northern Arizona in front with the ball. Jaden Jackson has it out on the left wing. Gives to Tout at the top. Then to McLaughlin. Trying to turn to the corner. Throws into the post. Tout makes a contested catch. Lays it up. No good. Jay Mullins the rebound after the like-a-lot defense. Bobcats coming the other way with a chance to cut into this 8-point deficit. Mullins tries a 3. That's short. Fight for the rebound. How is that not a foul? As Tout grabs it. His arm was over Lekalot's shoulder and was pulling it down. Layup the other way is no good. And then a foul on Tout finally as he gave Lekalot a bump. Second foul on Tout. I mean, he had his arm over Lekalot's shoulder. You can't do that. The official comes over and asks Logan to just talk to me. He says okay to Logie and then walks away. Bobcats into the front court. 11 minutes to go in the game. Down 54-46. Can they find a way through it? Garacki thought about a 3. Steps to the right wing. Gives it to Lekalot at the top of the key. Handoff for Mullins. He's open. Topside 3. That's off the back iron. No good. NAU the long rebound. Good look. Montana State 5 of 16 from the three-point line. Coach Logie encouraging Mullins after that shot. Northern Arizona milking the clock just a little bit. Up by 8. McLaughlin to the left wing, down into the mid-post, stops, gets rid of it out to the right wing. Bowser slices into the lane, bounce pass underneath, Campusano the backdoor cut, and an easy stroll through for his 4th point. Lays it in on the left side. Back to a 10-point lead for Northern Arizona. And now we've got a foul as Zephyr got hip checked out of bounds by Campusano. Second foul on Campusano. 4th team foul on NAU. Bobcats have 1. Serving all your garage door needs, ThorTech is raising the door on quality. Montana State will inbound with 24 seconds on the shot clock. Into Mullins in the right corner. Out to Patterson on the right side. Then to Lekalot at the top of the key. Handoff for Garacki. Into Lekalot by himself. Slip into the rack. 2-hand flush. Sam Lekalot with the dunk. 4 points for Lekalot. All right, Bobcats down by 8. That was an easy bucket. Bowser at the top. Throws around to the left wing. There's Jackson on the left sideline beyond the arc. Up to Tout. Then to Bowser. Giving to McLaughlin. Skip past the left corner. Extra pass to Jackson. Gets ahead of steam into the lane. Spin move. Drop off. Tout in traffic. Forces it up and a foul. Lekalot nearly ripped it out of his arms. And then he got tagged for it. It was Tyler Patterson who came in and is the one who had the foul. So Tout will go to the line. Lekalot had his hand on the ball, and then Patterson came in late and got a hand on the arm. So Tout goes to the line. First free throw is no good. Carson Tout came in 37 of 103 from the free throw line. It's 113th career game, over 1,000 career points, and he has gone over 1,000 rebounds today. 14 points, 15 rebounds for Tout. Free throw's no good. He missed them both. Bobcats with a rebound. 56-48, Northern Arizona leading. 9:30 to go in the game. Bobcats have a chance to continue to cut into this deficit. Zephyr out on the left wing. Throws up to Patterson at the top. Around to the right wing for Garacki. Steps up for a 17-footer. That's too strong. NAU the rebound. Lumberjacks into the front court. Jaden Jackson has it. Throws over to the right wing. Looking for Tout. Back up to the top and around to McLaughlin. Quick trigger 3. Left that way short. And it's out of bounds. Montana State ball. Boy, the fight between Lekalot and Tout right now in the front court is heating up. The gloves are off. The knuckles are bloody. It is grueling. Tout plays so many minutes, night in and night out. Tout has played 37-plus minutes in each of his last 7 games. Tout barely coming off the floor again tonight. He's played 30 of 31 minutes today. 9:04 left. NAU leading 56-48. Do the Cats have enough in the tank? Just 3 of 16 from the field in the second half. Couple of late subs here. Dylan Baker in for Diego Campusano. Montana State with the ball. Haven't found anything offensively consistently in the second half. Zephyr has the standing dribble at the top of the key. Moves right, gives to Patterson off a screen. Bounce pass underneath, kicks. Trying to get Leck a lot with the backdoor cut. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Montana State will inbound. Zephyr from the baseline. Into Patterson, right corner. His three ball. Too strong, rebound. Tipped and won by Northern Arizona. That's a good look. Didn't fall, and it looked like he had enough legs. That didn't look like an exhaustion or attrition type miss. Hand off to Bowser, turns the corner. Lob underneath. Rickwood goes up, lays it home. Rickwood Pitt averages 3 points per game, his first 2 tonight. Bobcats back down by 10, 8:20 to go. Zephyr down to the left block. Spins down to the baseline, pump fake, kick out, right corner to Patterson, extra pass, his three, book it. Tyler Patterson from the right wing. Leckalot and Rickwood Pitts end up on the floor after it. But for Tyler Patterson, his fourth Wendy's three-pointer of the day. 7-point advantage for NAU, 8 minutes remaining. It's been a 2 steps forward, 3 steps back in the second half for the Bobcats. CJ Ford out on the right wing. Throws up the top, tipped by Patterson, recovers by Baker, tipped again, recovers once more. Baker, 8 to shoot, into the lane. Double teamed, 6 to shoot. Baker against Patterson, contested jumper, rimming, no, rebound, won by Pat McMahon. That was a brutal fight in the post for the rebound. Mullins almost had Leckalot rim running. Now to Zephyr, drives, gets inside, lays it up. Nobody draws the foul. Good job by Zephyr going through the contact of Bowser. And then a foul will get Zephyr back to the line, which will allow Montana State to potentially whittle away this deficit. Rickwood Pitt arguing with the officials as he walks away, and they just kind of shoo him back to the bench. Contentious evening at 7,000 feet in Flagstaff. 7 minutes, 24 seconds to go in the ball game. Montana State has free throws coming up, trailing 58-51 against Northern Arizona. Back to the First Interstate Bank broadcast position. After this, you're listening to Bobcat Basketball, presented by Learfield.
At Jersey Mike's, watching them freshly slice the meat and cheese for my sub is a sight to behold. The layers of ham, salami, and pepperoni are even more glorious than the pink and orange layers of a sunrise. Yeah, the sun's pretty and all that, but in about 7 billion years it's going to explode, obliterating the earth and every living thing on it. And if there's no sun, there's no subs. Meanwhile, the only thing a sub ever obliterated was my hunger. Freshly sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
The Bobcats are proud to present these preferred local partners as members of Bobcat Built. Bryant Heating and Cooling Systems. Bryant, whatever it takes. Carrier Heating and Air Conditioning. Carrier, turn to the experts. Ace Roofing, building Montana strong, one roof at a time. Rivers Landscaping, crafting superior outdoor spaces. And NW Construction, proud to call Bozeman home. Montana State Athletics encourages our fans to choose these local businesses. They are proud local sponsors and demonstrate what it means to be a Bobcat. We are Bobcat Built.
If you're in need of structural engineering for your residential, commercial, or wireless telecommunications project, Ascent Engineering provides comprehensive solutions for your project's success. Ascent Engineering is now serving the Big Sky Country in southwestern Montana. Whether it's a new residential home, new commercial building, long-awaited remodel, covered outdoor living space, retaining wall, or telecommunications tower, Ascent Engineering is your expert at providing forensics, assessments, or designs. Ascent Engineering is a proud supporter of your Montana State Bobcats.
At First Interstate Bank, it's about supporting our communities and cheering on our teams. Thank you for letting us be your trusted community bank for more than 50 years. First Interstate Bank, built for you, member FDIC. Oh, do the Bobcats have enough? 7:24 to go in the ball game. Northern Arizona leading 58-51. Bryce Zephyr is going to the free throw line. Montana State in the second half, 4 of 18 from the field. That's 22%, 1 of 7 from 3. Tyler Patterson just knocked down a Wendy's three-pointer, and 4 of 4 from the free throw line. They're only -1 on the glass in the second half after really getting out-rebounded heavily in the first. Zephyr, the first of 2 free throws. No good. Zephyr still scoreless tonight. He had 10 points in the first meeting back in Bozeman when he was still coming off the bench. That was the last game before the Cats changed their starting lineup. Next free throw is good. Zephyr splits the pair. Cats are slowly whittling this thing away. Down by 6. They have come back to tie it at least once. But NAU has led for the entirety of the second half so far. Bowser, second guessed the 3, keeps the dribble, takes it to the elbow, picks up the dribble, bounce pass underneath. McLaughlin, backdoor cut, finishes it off. Boy, that's been eating the Cats up. 18 points for McLaughlin, who averages 22 a game. Back to an 8-point advantage for NAU. 6:55 to go in the game. Mullins turns down to the right baseline. On the post, gives it to Brandon Walker. Out to Lecolot. Dribbles to the free throw line, kick out. Patterson, right wing 3, count it. Tyler Patterson from downtown. Second 3 of the second half. 14 points for the fifth-year senior out of Snoqualmie. All right, Bobcats back to within 5. Still need to keep stringing some stops together. 6:25 to go in the game. Jackson on the left wing, into Tout, down on the left baseline. Picks up the dribble, here's the double team. Throws it out. Jackson weaving on the left baseline, picks up the dribble, and his pass is stolen. Tyler Patterson with the steal, ahead to Zephyr, going to the rack, lays it up, missed the layup. McLaughlin with the defense, and NAU the rebound. Bobcats unable to take advantage. Just didn't get enough lift. NAU with the ball. Winding it down a bit. McLaughlin on the left wing. Throws into the left corner. Campusano for 3. That's no good. Long rebound, and Jay Mullins has it. So the Bobcats do get a stop, down by 5. Chance to make it a one-possession game. Mullins takes it to the left wing. Down to the baseline. Out to Patterson. He's open. Again, from deep. No good. Mullins the rebound. Kick out Zephyr. To Walker. To the free throw line. Into the lane. Against Tout. Goes up and draws the foul. Brandon Walker right into the belly of the beast against Carson Tout, earning 2 more free throws. Third foul on Tout. Good rebound by Mullins. It was a good look by Patterson as well. Tyler Patterson, 5 of 8 from deep, 15 points. That's 5 Wendy's three-pointers. Jay Mullins, 10 points, 7 rebounds today, approaching a double-double. Walker hits the free throw. 4-point game. Not backing down. Zephyr and Logie with a few words here. Seems like Logie's building Zephyr up a little bit. Walker again. That free throw, no good. Lecolot the rebound. He just beats Carson Tout to the rock. Bobcats get another opportunity here. They trail by 4 with the ball. Miller picked up the dribble, gives it to Lecolot. Turns the corner from the wing. Kick out. Patterson, open 3. That's no good. Fight for the rebound. Out of bounds. Where's it going? Staying here. Brandon Walker fighting hard on the glass. And the Bobcats will have a fresh 20. Still down by 4 with 5:07 to go. Man, oh man, it has not been easy tonight. Cats running on fumes. Miller to inbound. Gets it out to Patterson, who hauls it in over his shoulder on the left wing. Handoff for Miller. Miller takes it to the top and calls out the play. Miller to his left, picked up by a double team, throws up to Mullins, takes it to the elbow, into the lane, hop stop, triggers, jumper, rattles home. The Bobcats would not quit on the offensive glass. Finally turns into 2 for Jay Mullins, who's got a dozen. Cats down 2. NAU with the ball. 4:40 to go in the ball game. Jackson out to the top. Baker throws out to McLaughlin, hanging on the wing. Picked up by Mullins, throws back to Baker, left wing. And then a bad pass and a turnover. The Bobcats have it coming back the other way on a 6-0 run, down by 2. Their last lead was at the 18-minute mark of the first half. They have fallen behind by 10 2 separate times. Montana State has trailed for 32 minutes in this game. But they've got the ball, down 2, 4:29 left. Can they find a way through the darkness to the light of a win? Walker throws it out to Mullins. Takes it right on the sideline. Down, spins into the lane, drop off. Lecolot makes the catch, lays it up. Good, through contact. No complaint, just going to work. What a dime by Jay Mullins, who's showing off. We got a tie game. 60 points apiece, 4:05 left. Logie with a slap with the floor. Bowser out on the right wing. Thrown to Tout. Has to tip it to himself and saves it just barely. Bobcats nearly had a steal. McLaughlin driving. Oh, that should have been an offensive foul. Out to Bowser. Takes it down to the right block. Bowser back to the basket on Miller. Into the lane. Puts up a contested jumper. Rimming. No, Bobcats have the rebound. MSU from right to left. Walker slows it down. Now gets into the post against McLaughlin. In deep. Got to pass it out and does to Miller. Around to the top. Mullins drives into the lane. Going to the rack. Reverse layup is good. Oh, what a finish. Timeout NAU. Jay Mullins. Excuse me, sir. I was unfamiliar with that aspect of your game. Put him in the spin cycle. Got in the air. Adjusted. And then spun it with the right hand off the glass. Jay Mullins has just given the Bobcats a 2-point lead. That was a highlight reel finish. Montana State back in front for the first time since the 18-minute mark of the first half. Wow. Let's step aside. Don't go anywhere. What a finish. Montana State leading 62-60 over Northern Arizona. Back after this. You're listening to Bobcat Basketball, presented by Learfield.
Hello, tomorrow. We may not know exactly what you've got in store for us, for our routines and our normals. But here's the thing. Turns out, we've got this. We haven't seen everything, but we have seen ourselves be more ready for whatever you bring than we thought we would be. So when it comes to tomorrow, bring on the day. First Interstate, built for you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Visit us at firstinterstate.com.
No matter how far you may go, there's always one just down the road. Down Pump, who pump it up, pump it up.
Town of Pump is excited to once again sponsor the Brawl of the Wild Rivalry Series between Montana State and the University of Montana. Look for special Brawl of the Wild promotions throughout the year at your local Town Pump.
Town Pump, right down the road, pump it up, oh yeah.
Here's to home. Here's to Northwest Crossing, where kids can be kids. And adults can also be kids. And new neighbors feel like old friends. Welcome to Bozeman, Montana's newest master planned community. Life here comes with nearby, top-rated Bozeman schools, on-site eateries and retail, office space, parks, trails, and so much more, including new homes from the 500s to 800s, exclusively built by Williams Homes. Learn more at nwxbzn.com. nwxbzn.com.
Montana's Ribbon Shop House has been serving Rocky Mountain communities for over 20 years. Our ability to grow has come through our commitment to Rocky Mountain hospitality, a concept which incorporates a casual attitude with our commitment to loyalty, safety, service, and quality food. We hope you'll be our guest at one of our Montana locations soon. Jabe Mullins has just given the Bobcats the lead with a crafty finish, 62-60. Montana State leading NAU with 3:25 to go in the game. McLaughlin, kick out right corner. Jackson into the lane, throws up to the top. Bowser tries a three. That's no good. Bobcats seal the rebound. Bobcats are +4 on the glass in the second half. Boy, what a fight this evening has been. Can the Cats find a way through it? Walker gives it to Lecolot. Around to Mullins. Into the left corner, Patterson. Back to Mullins. Out to Walker. Still time. 11 to shoot. Mullins has the dribble. 9. Mullins to the left wing. 7. Handoff for Patterson. 5. Patterson kick out. Mullins topside 3. Rimming, no. Fight for the rebound. Won by Jackson. Lecolot thought he got yanked by Diego Camposano. I don't know why Lecolot cannot get a call in the post tonight. Doesn't matter what's going on down there. They're letting it all go. NAU with the ball down 2. 2:30 to go in the game. Jackson into the lane. Euro step, lays it up. No, they called a foul on Brandon Walker. Free throws coming after a timeout. First foul on Brandon Walker, and we got a break. 2:27 to go in the game. NAU has a chance to tie it at the line. Bobcats 62, Lumberjacks 60. Back to the First Interstate Bank broadcast position after this. You're listening to Bobcat Basketball, presented by Learfield.
It was a nice spring day, so I decided to do a little work around the house. I didn't think anything of it. I've dug 1,000 holes 1,000 times until I hit a shallow gas line. The repair cost me over $5,000, and in one fell swoop, the family vacation was kaput. I know I'm not the only one, but it still hurts. Next time I'm calling 811 before I dig.
Learn from Jerry and hundreds of others. Call 811 before you dig.
Brought to you by Montana811.org.
When garage door issues happen, don't just call anybody. Call the pros at DoorTech. Our family-owned and operated business happily serves the Gallatin Valley. We install and service residential, commercial, and custom overhead doors and operators. With factory-trained and certified technicians, we're committed to quality, value, and long-term relationships. Call us at 582-1623 and let us help you with the solution to all your garage door needs. DoorTech is raising the door on quality. Your region's only premier authorized Rainer dealer.
The Bobcats are proud to present these preferred local partners as members of Bobcat Built, Bryant Heating and Cooling Systems, Bryant, whatever it takes, Carrier Heating and Air Conditioning, Carrier, turn to the experts, Ace Roofing, building Montana strong, one roof at a time, Rivers Landscaping, crafting superior outdoor spaces, and NW Construction, proud to call Bozeman home. Montana State Athletics encourages our fans to choose these local businesses. They are proud local sponsors and demonstrate what it means to be a Bobcat. We are Bobcat Built.
Interwest Moving and Storage is the official moving company of the MSU Bobcats. We're at the First Interstate Bank broadcast position. We got a good one tonight. We're at high elevation, making sure we got enough oxygen today. The Bobcats trying to get this thing done. They trailed by 10 points multiple times today. They have had some brutal offensive stretches. They started the second half 0 of 8 from the field, but they have found a way, thanks in large part to Jay Mullins having one of his best games as a Bobcat, 14 points on 4 of 8 shooting. Tyler Patterson is leading the way with 15 points for the Bobcats, and Brandon Walker has 14. McLaughlin leads it for NAU with 18 points. Tout has 14, and Jackson has 11. All right, chance to tie it at the line for NAU. First free throw by Jaden Jackson is good. It's a 1-point game. Jaden Jackson's had a fine performance today. He's up to 12 points now, an 82% free throw shooter. All right, here we go. This one to tie it. Couple of dribbles. And now the shot. And it's good. We got a tie game. 62 all, 2:25 remaining. Another tight one between these two teams. 9 of the last 13 have been decided by 6 or fewer points. Jay Mullins takes it to the top. Gives it to Jed Miller on the left wing. Miller dribbles to his right. Out to the wing. To Brandon Walker on the perimeter. Walker on the right wing, one-on-one against Tout. Double-team defense. Ball moved around. Bad pass, recovered by Mullins. Pulls up with a runner, and it's good. Oh, that was not the way they drew it up, but Jay Mullins has everything rolling tonight. He's got 16, 8 in the first half, 8 in the second. Cats up by 2. Pat McMahon coming back into the ball game. NAU with the ball. Jackson turns the corner, leans in, lays it up. That's good. That's a heck of a contest by Brandon Walker, but Jaden Jackson would not be stopped. He's got 15, having a big one tonight. 1:30 remaining. Tied game. Walker on the right wing, turns into the lane, throws up to Lekala. Sam into the lane, down to the left block, stops, steps through 2 defenders, knocked out of his hands, recovers it. Throws up to Walker. He's open, turned down to 3, and now a timeout called by Montana State with 75 seconds left. So Lekala got it knocked out of his hands underneath when it looked like he was going to have a good opportunity. Saved it, and now with 7 seconds of the shot clock, Montana State uses the timeout. Intermountain Health, with 2 clinic locations in Bozeman, is proud to be an official health partner of Montana State Athletics. By the way, the women have come from behind to take a 1-point lead against Northern Arizona back at the Brick, up 33-32 with 20 seconds to go in the second half. They have held the high-flying Lumberjack offense to 10 points in the second quarter, so coming to the end of that first half in Bozeman. Here, heck of a finish, 75 seconds left. Bobcats drawing up a play out of their timeout. 2 timeouts left for both teams. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Where are they going with it? Jay Mullins has had the hottest of hands today. 5 of 9 from the field, 16 points for the Washington State transfer. Mullins to inbound. Gets it into Lekala at the top. 6 to shoot. Lekala. Handoff for McMahon at the top. Turns the corner with 4. McMahon down to the right block. Leans in. Lays it up. No good. Rebound Tout as Lekala got sent tumbling. 1:05 remaining in the game. Logie's already picked up a technical in the first half. Tied at 64. Jackson scalding hot in the second half, bent over the bounce. Moves right around the screen, goes at Lecolot. Kick out left corner. Bowser rises, fires, misses the three. Fight for the board. Tout wins it. 45 seconds left. McLaughlin for three. That's no good. Offensive rebound. Jackson has it and brings it out. 20-second differential between the shot and game clocks in a 64-point tie. McLaughlin's got it. 10 seconds to shoot. McLaughlin at the half-court line, 8. Guarded by Patterson with 7. McLaughlin doubled, throws into Tout. Kick out, left wing. Here's a three from Bowser. That's good. 3-point lead for NAU. 23 seconds left after 2 offensive rebounds. Monty Bowser with a 3-ball. Timeout, Montana State. After a pair of offensive rebounds, it was Monty Bowser knocked it down, a 40% 3-point shooter. 67-64 NAU with 19 seconds left. Montana State with the ball. Don't forget, we've got Cat Chat every night, or every Tuesday night, 6:30 over at Montana's Rib and Chop House. We'll be talking about this game, Saturday's game against UNC. That one tipping off at 6 p.m. up in Greeley. We'll be on the air at 5:30 on Saturday. All right, how do the Cats want to play this with 19 seconds left? 1 timeout left for the Cats, 2 for NAU. Montana State has committed only 3 fouls, so they will not be able to get Northern Arizona to the free throw line quickly at all, while Northern Arizona has 6 fouls, so they could foul to put the Cats to the line for a 1-and-1. Now we'll see where the Cats want to go with it. They are 2 of 11 from the three-point line with 19 seconds left in the game. 67-64 NAU. Bobcats are 5-5 in Big Sky play. Northern Arizona 4-6. Grueling battle tonight. Bobcats need 1 more shot to fall. Down by 3. It's Mullins, Miller, McMahon, Patterson, and Lecolot on the floor. Bowser, Jackson, Campusano, McLaughlin, and Tout for NAU. Miller to inbound on the left sideline. Cats need a 3 to tie. Into Jay Mullins up at the top. Moves to his left around the screen to the wing. Rises, fires for 3. That's short. Rebound NAU. Bobcats foul, but it's only their 4th. So take the quick shot. 9.5 seconds left. Bobcats still have to guard the inbounds pass here, which means, yeah, look, NAU's got to inbound it a couple of times. So 4th team foul. Again, 9.5 seconds left. Bobcats down by 3. Full court press. Tout to inbound, gets it into McLaughlin. And the foul. That should be number 5. Don't have a clean foul count here. It's not on the video board, which is way over by the end zone. So it should be number 5. Or is it 4? I thought it was 5. Yeah, it is 5. All right, inbounds pass from NAU. Into Jackson, makes the catch and a quick foul. That's 6. 1 more time to get him to the line. 6.4 seconds left. Montana State down 3. Can they find a steal? First, Burkar with a timeout. Quick check over in Greeley where we're heading next. On the First Interstate Bank out-of-town scoreboard, Montana has defeated Northern Colorado 86-78. So we got a tie atop the Big Sky standings. Montana and Northern Colorado are 9-2 each. Portland State leading Idaho at the half 39-19. So they're up by 20 at the half. And Sac State leading Eastern Washington up 39-37 with 2 minutes to go first half. They're at the half over in Bozeman. Coach Binford leading the Lumberjacks by 1. Here, Bobcats trailing by 3, 67-64. 6.5 seconds left. 16 fouls now committed by Montana State. So the next one will send NAU to the line. But first, the Lumberjacks have to inbound it. You'd love to try to get a steal. Each team still with 1 timeout. Tout to inbound, gets it in. Jaden Jackson makes the catch. Quick foul by Jed Miller. And a 1-and-1 coming from Jaden Jackson, who is an 82% free throw shooter, 2 of 2 from the line. All right, 5.5 seconds left. Monty Bowser, the go-ahead 3. Jackson settles in at the free throw line. Silence through the arena. And the free throw is no good. Bobcats have it and call the timeout. All right, they missed it. Great opportunity here for Montana State. So he misses the front end. Jaden Jackson, who's 82% from the free throw line this year, misses the front end of the 1-and-1. They're going to double check the clock. And Montana State needs a 3 to tie. They've got life. There's Jay Mullins, who attempted the 3 with about 20 seconds left. Bobcats got that shot off very quickly, which was so important because it saves you time now with 4 seconds left. Right now, 4.3 on the clock as they monitor or go to the monitor and take a look to make sure that's correct. 16 points from Jay Mullins to lead the Bobcats. Patterson with 15, Walker with 14. Montana State shooting 38% from the field. They started the second half 0 for 8. Since that point, they're 9 for 21. That's some long offensive droughts. Mullins, Patterson, Miller, McMahon, and Leckalot on the floor. 4.9 on the clock. So they add about a half second. Bobcats have to go the length of the floor. Need a 3 to tie. Be a great night to play some extra basketball. Pat McMahon will inbound. NAU calls the Dogs off a bit, so they will not guard the inbounder. They will guard the 2 guys in the backcourt who want to make the catch. McMahon gets it into Mullins. 4 seconds left. Cats need a 3 to tie. Ahead. Patterson got tripped. It's out of bounds. And it's how? Patterson got tripped by McLaughlin. They're saying it was just incidental contact, and Montana State turns it over. So Trent McLaughlin and Tyler Patterson get their feet tied up. Logie wants an explanation. And with 1.3 seconds left, the Cats were unable to get a shot off. That's a tough break. Love to see a replay. So Tyler Patterson gets tied up. No call. And Montana State unable to get the shot off, down by 3 with 1.3 seconds left. Logie getting every explanation he can from the officials. That's tough, man. That's a tough way for that final possession to end. 1.3 seconds left. Maybe Montana State can get a steal on the inbounds pass, get a prayer up. Bobcats in danger of falling to 5 and 6 in conference action. Logie as hot as he can be. He's already gotten the technical, but the officials doing everything they can to let him blow off the steam. They've held it in control today, despite some questionable moments. So NAU will inbound. They really just got to get it in here to end this one and win their second straight on this floor against the Bobcats. Tout to inbound on the far sideline, going from left to right. Whistle. And a foul on Pat McMahon. Cats were not trying to foul. And now free throws. No timeouts on either side. Who are they saying it was? The Cats are trying to make the case it was Tout. I think that's what the officials are saying. They're going to make him go back to the monitor. Logie working it. Logie gets a, I need you to stop, and he does. Spicy. 1.3 seconds left. He was making the case that if they purposefully were trying to put the wrong guy at the free throw line, that it should be a technical foul on NAU. Cats down 67-64, 1.3 left. I couldn't see the hand motions. He didn't signal it to the scores table. It is McLaughlin. All right. One free throw to ice. McLaughlin, a 73% free throw shooter. Shot up and good. 4-point game. 1.3 seconds left. And AU will just back everybody off. McLaughlin puts it up, puts it home. And the inbounds, that'll heave. It's short, ball game over. Bobcats fall 69-64, tough one. That was a heck of a ball game tonight. Bobcats didn't quite have enough. And Montana State falls 69-64 in Flagstaff. We'll take a break. Back after this, you're listening to Bobcat Basketball presented by Learfield.
For all of your tree and lawn care needs, turn to Arbor Medic Tree and Lawn Care, a proud sponsor of MSU Athletics. Arbor Medic Tree and Lawn Care provides outstanding service for your landscape. For pruning, removals, stump grinding, tree moving, plant health care, and all of your landscaping maintenance needs. Check out Arbor Medic Tree and Lawn Care. Wade duly certified arborist.
Hello, tomorrow. We may not know exactly what you've got in store for us, for our routines and our normals. But here's the thing. Turns out, we've got this. We haven't seen everything, but we have seen ourselves be more ready for whatever you bring than we thought we would be. So when it comes to tomorrow, bring on the day. First Interstate, built for you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Visit us at firstinterstate.com.
The power of we believes in you. It advocates for you. It completes your circle. It makes sure you have the strongest circle possible. And with Intermountain Health in yours, you'll always have the care you need to live the healthiest life possible. That's the power of we. Intermountain Health.
You are a Bobcat fan, and your seat matters. Section 108, right in the middle. And a perfect view of the fast break, alley-oop, and slam dunk. At Kendall Ford of Bozeman, we're a proud supporter of Montana State Athletics. We're big fans of teamwork, dedication, and helping customers find the best deal on the perfect vehicle to fit their needs. Where you sit matters, as in the driver's seat. Get started at KendallFordBozeman.com. Kendall, let's start something great.
Bobcat fans, support both your favorite team and Montana State students. When you shop at MSU bookstores, you help lower the price of course materials for Montana State students. MSU Bookstore is owned by MSU students and faculty and serves as the only not-for-profit campus bookstore in Montana. Shop online at msubookstore.org, at Bobcat Stadium on game days, or on campus in the Strand Union Building. Remember, Bobcat fans, when you shop at MSU Bookstore, all proceeds from your purchase go directly to lowering the cost of course materials for Montana State students.
Universal Athletic has been a proud supporter of Bobcat Athletics for over 45 years. Check out their great selection of Bobcat apparel and accessories for all your game day needs. Shop in-store at their North 7th Avenue location or online at shop.msubobcats.com for everything you need to cheer on your Bobcats. Universal Athletic, a proud supporter of Bobcat Athletics for over 45 years. Go Cats!
Bobcat Basketball has been brought to you by Door Tech, raising the door on quality, Montana State University, Mountains and Mines, and by Rate, the foundation of great homes throughout Montana. Live from the First Interstate Bank broadcast booth, this is Bobcat Postgame.
Bobcats battled back from a pair of double-digit deficits today, but it was too little too late. Monty Bowser, the game-winning three for Northern Arizona with about 20 seconds left, and Montana State falls on the road 69-64 against Northern Arizona. The Bobcats fall to 10 and 14. They are now 5 and 6 in Big Sky play. Northern Arizona improves to 14 and 10. They are 5 and 6 in conference action. Post-game show is brought to you by the Ribbon Chop House, home of premium steaks, fresh seafood, award-winning baby back ribs, all served in a casual atmosphere. All right, we'll take a break. Plenty to get to. We'll talk with head coach Matt Logie in just a bit, but Montana State falls today 69-64 against Northern Arizona. You're listening to Bobcat Basketball, presented by Learfield.
The Bobcats are proud to present these preferred local partners as members of Bobcat Built, Bryant Heating and Cooling Systems, Bryant, whatever it takes, Carrier Heating and Air Conditioning, Carrier, turn to the experts, Ace Roofing, building Montana strong, one roof at a time, Rivers Landscaping, crafting superior outdoor spaces, and NW Construction, proud to call Bozeman home. Montana State Athletics encourages our fans to choose these local businesses. They are proud local sponsors and demonstrate what it means to be a Bobcat. We are Bobcat Built.
Loaded Tortilla Soup is back at Qdoba. Savory veggie broth packed with flavor from tomatoes, peppers, onions, and spices. Enjoy Loaded Tortilla Soup in a bowl or crunchy tortilla shell with your favorite protein and craveable toppings. That's right, the soup sensations fans have been raving about has returned. But not for long, so get it while it's hot. Loaded Tortilla Soup is back at Qdoba. Order today at qdoba.com or in the app.
There is a local ranch just outside of Boise, Idaho, that has masterfully bred Japanese Wagyu cattle with American Angus cattle. Now this American-style Wagyu beef is available to you and your family. Rosars presents Snake River American-style Wagyu beef. Snake River Farms beef is famously found in many exclusive five-star steak restaurants. Snake River Farms, available at your local neighborhood Rosars.
When a power line has fallen down, it can be downright dangerous and even deadly. That's because downed lines can still energize the ground and objects around them. To help keep you and others safe, Northwestern Energy says stay at least 35 feet or the length of a semi-truck away from a downed power line and anything the line is touching. You should always assume the line is live, and if you see a downed line, immediately call 911 and warn others. Northwestern Energy, delivering a bright future.
Back at the Ribbon Chop House post-game show. Montana State today falling 69-64 against Northern Arizona. Keaton Gillogly joined now by head coach Matt Logie. Coach, this was a bruising battle today. This one was tough. But Jay Mullins down the stretch was making some big shots. That reverse layup he had was a beautiful sight to see. Down the stretch from Jay Mullins, what did you see tonight?
Yeah, I thought Jay gave us a great burst there when we made our run and got the lead. Got a couple offensive boards, got to the rim a couple times, made a big three. Bottom line, we just didn't make enough plays to finish the deal. And when you allow someone to shoot 55% in the first half and give them confidence, you've got to make plays in the second half. And we just didn't convert. We had things around the rim that didn't convert. We missed open shots and therefore shot 31%. So when those two things are true. To have a chance to win the game, I guess, is a silver lining. But I'm pretty frustrated with silver linings at this point. We just we've got to be tougher and make more plays.
Yeah, you mentioned the defense there in that first half. What was NAU doing to get through the defense early on?
We just didn't execute. We didn't execute well enough. Didn't play hard enough. And then once we kind of woke them up, the defense was pretty solid, and we got some things going offensively for a time there. But you can't dig yourself a hole, and at the end of the day, when it comes down to a 3-4 minute game, one or two guys stepping up making a play is going to be the difference.
Coach, appreciate the time. We'll talk again on Saturday.
Thanks.
All right, that's head coach Matt Logie as the Bobcats fall today, 69-64. Back after this on the Ribbon Chop House postgame show. You're listening to Bobcat Basketball, presented by Learfield.
The Ribbon Chop House was founded in 2001. Our ability to grow has come through our commitment to Rocky Mountain hospitality, a concept which incorporates a casual attitude with our high-level commitment to loyalty, safety, service, and quality food. At the